What's going on, y'all? We hit this light. We'll let some people know we in here. Don't normally go at 2 o'clock on a Sunday, but a lot of people been talking about this fight, so we got to get into that shit, man. Yeah, y'all give me a moment. I got to get some people in here. Let everybody know that we are live on YouTube. It's a lot of stuff, man. A lot of people been talking about this fight lately. Yo, what's going on? Yeah, a lot of people talking about this fight. Man, it's going, I'm just waiting for uh like another interview from Charlo right now. I want to see where his mind is at. I definitely want to see where his mind is at because there ain't no telling what's going on right now in his head. We're supposed to wake up. We're supposed to wake up to a new crowned champion, undisputed champion. We're supposed to wake up to an undisputed champion right now. Mm. Yeah, man. Charlo, he did his thing, man, and so did Castano, man. A lot of people been hating on Charlo. I feel like a lot of people just expecting him to a lot of people expected Charlo to go out there and dominate. People thought Charlo was gonna go in there and put on the same old performance that he had against Rosario, which was a dominant performance. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about the fight. Cause I can go on all day about this fight. I just want to hear what the people are saying first before I go into what I gotta say. Let me know how you feeling in the comment section about what's going on in this fight. Just letting everybody know we live right now. It's just crazy, man. But anyways, look, let me just speak my piece. Um, a lot of people expected Charlo to go in there and completely dominate this guy. People felt like Charlo was levels above this guy. And I'm gonna keep it 100. I thought Charlo was way levels above this guy. I didn't know the guy was gonna come there to fight like that. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. I also been hearing the narrative that that Charlo was nervous dealing with all the pressure coming with this historic fight like this. And I try to believe that, but then I think to myself, like, dude, Charlo's been fighting for a long time. If there's any fight that Charlo should have been nervous for, it was the Rosario fight and the Tony Harrison fight, the second fight. Because I feel like that's when the pressure was on him the most, because he suffered his first loss, so he had to prove prove to the world that that was a fluke. But in this situation, I'm just seeing like, man, like there's so many things that Charlo could have did that could have made this fight so simple for him. Like he was only throwing the 1-2, and the only time he threw the hook is when he was on the ropes, a spot that he was not supposed to be at. Real shit. Hold on, let me let some more people know we on here. Yeah, man. A lot of people been giving Charlo a lot of slack today, man. Hold on. Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. Yeah, man. Back to what I was saying, dude. Look, Charlo, I'm like, dude, why are you not listening to Derek James? Derek James was saying exactly what I expect him to say, which was get the fuck off the ropes and go right in the middle. He said, Art, man, it was a great fight. I had Charlo 7-5, but not mad at the draw. Great fight, close fight, best fight of the year in my eyes. You labeled that the best fight of the year? I feel like it could have been better. The way Charlo was looking in that weigh-in, I was expecting like a war. I mean, it kind of was a war, but it was like both fighters really wasn't exchanging the way I thought they were going to be exchanging. But it was a good competitive fight. You can tell that Charlo did not want to make mistakes in that fight. I feel like when you try your hardest not to make a mistake in a fight, that's when it happens. Like, why are you so lax? Like, man, Charlo was not busy in the early rounds. That's what cost him. He was not busy at all. It was one situation where I'm looking like Charlo, he keeps on throwing the ah, and I'm like, dude, what are you doing? He has his high guard up. He's expecting that. Go ahead, go hook, and then dip low and hit to the body. Get low on him. Get low and hit to that body because he has that high guard up really high. And I'm like, dude, it's common sense. Like, people were asking me, like, man, Art, man, do you think something's wrong with Charlo? What's going on with Charlo, man? Why is he not doing anything? Like, said great shadow boxing the other day, bro. Get great shape and form. Man, I'm just learning, dude. I'm just learning. There's a lot of things that I've been watching, like watching and boxing, and I've just been doing training for it. And today I actually just linked up with a boxing coach. So yeah, Art Man might be getting real busy pretty soon. So just stay in tune for me, see what I got going on. I'm gonna post more workout videos on my channel. But just tune in. But anyways, Charlo, man, I was expecting a dominant performance. You got him hurt like 3 times. He hurt Castano like 3 times. And I don't know, it's like maybe the pressure, like he says, maybe the pressure was on him. I kept on thinking about what I would do. If I was in that situation and I noticed that my opponent is trying to walk me down with the high guard, I would use some type of angles on him. Charlo, this is Charlo. He got his elbow up high, got his right hand right here cocked, and he got his hand. He's just swinging it back and forth, backing up, backing up. What he should have done when you're backing him up with that jab, do what you did in the Rosario fight. You knew he had his high guard up. Jab up top, jab down low. That'll have him. Oh, okay. Let me bring it down. Let me bring it down. Jab up top, jab up bottom, like you did Rosario. What I would have did was jab up top, jab to the bottom, and as soon as he's about to go like this, hit him with that right hook. That's how you do it. He wasn't throwing no uppercuts. The only time he threw a hook was when he was on the ropes. When Charlo had him, it was the wrong punch selection to choose from. Man, you spitting facts. You spitting facts. You're spitting facts. It's like, dude, you have the tools, but you're not using them. Why? You're not Deontay Wilder. Why are you trying to punch this man through his freaking guard? You should have, down low. Simple as that. He got busy in spots, and then he just kept on stopping. I said the same shit. He kept on going away from what was working. I almost looked at purposely. Hold on, let me read that shit one more time. So he got busy in spots, and then he just kept stopping. I said the same shit. He kept going away from what was working. I almost looked purposely done. Or it looked purposely done, like he was told not to win. You know, not just reread what you said. I get what you're saying. Hold on, let me look at this light. I just dropped this shit. I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. It's like he would have him hurt, and then he would just back up. And it's like, dude, what are you doing? What are you doing? If you have him hurt, why are you bro, you have the reach advantage, but you hurt him, and you let this dude back up, and your dumbass is swinging from a distance that you're not connecting. So you just look crazy, wasting all these punches. James gave him the perfect advice. Get off the ropes, fight him dead in the center of the ring. Because when you fight him dead in the center of the ring, he has no answers besides that high guard. You could have been mixing him up, just ha, 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 ha. That's all you had to do. And he did one thing, and I'm like, why didn't you do it again? When he hit him with a straight jab, and then he hit him with the hook. And I'm like, okay, that worked. Now, do it again. Nah, I'm not going to do it again. I'm going to go on the ropes. I'm going to back up on the ropes. Somebody made up a good point. Somebody said that Charlo probably got hit with something that we didn't see at first, and it made him gun shy. It could be because it's like, dude, you were winning. Derrick James said it. He said, dude, what are you doing? You were winning the round. What are you doing? Why are you going to the ropes and letting them hit you with crazy hooks? And that's when, dude, Castano, that's when he got his best work in. When you backed up on the ropes, because you're just sitting there. You're not Mayweather. You wasn't shoulder rolling and bouncing it off. And you were sitting there, even though a lot of Castano work, it wasn't really hurting. It wasn't really hitting them as much. But perception is key. We're seeing that every time you're on the ropes, you're backing up, and he's hitting you with hooks through. You got your guard up, but he's still hitting you with your guard up. And you slipping a couple punches, but a couple punches are hitting you, and it just overall it looks bad. Said Charlo stupid. He wanted dude to come to him when you could have easily been working him. You easily could have been working him, but why would you? It's like he was like waiting on a counter, and it's like, dude, I'm pretty sure the guy was training for you to try to counter. Man, hold on, I got people texting me about the fight right now. 1 second. Hold on. Yeah, man. Said Charlo could have went to the ropes. He just shouldn't stay there. He should have changed levels. He wasn't changing no levels. And I feel like he should be pushing for the rematch, or he shouldn't say no to the rematch because let's be real. Who looks like they can improve better in the fight? Charlo or Castano? To me, Charlo looks like there's a lot of things that he can go in the gym and work on right now to go back in there and beat him. I think we see the best of Castano in that fight. I think we've seen the best of him because one thing I did notice is that Castano, once he felt that hook, that power from Charlo, he was thinking like, oh shit. He did do the stanky leg a couple times in that fight, and that's what I understand about certain fans. Let's be real. How many times was he hurt in that fight? He was hurt a lot of times. It wasn't like he just went in that fight and just bullied Charlo and outlet. Castano fought his best fight. Charlo overthought and didn't fight his fight. Simple as that. I feel like he overthought, and certain simple things he was doing extra shit that he was not supposed to be doing when he could have been doing the simplest shit, like going to the body. Said Charlo could have fought him. He should have just fought him in the dead center of the ring and gave him angles. He could have fought him dead in the center of the ring, like jab him. If I was because obviously Charlo was winning on the athletic side. He's more athletic, and you got the reach, dude. Why weren't you jabbing up top, switching levels, dropping low, and sticking him in the stomach when he got his high guard? Your brother Errol Spence said it, and right before the fight happened, he's talking. He's like, "Yeah, man, he got a big ass head. And he's squared. He's right there. He's squared." I don't know if some of y'all probably, if y'all got some training or heard this before, but when they say somebody's fighting square, that means they're going to be an easy target because they're right down the middle. He's right down the middle. You could have right to the body. Right to the body. But he wasn't doing that. All his jabs was snapping jabs on the back foot. He needs to change levels and start setting up off the jab. Jab for 12 rounds. He could have got the stoppage. And my thing is like, he's letting Castano cut off the ring on him. He's letting Castano cut off the ring. I'm like, what is this? Like, why is he chasing you? Motherfucker, if you don't plant your feet in the fucking dead center of the ring and fight this man. I was just watching Malik Scott today. Even Castano was walking Charlo down. His shoulder was square. Yeah, like, dude, like, yeah, that's what I'm saying. He was square. This is Castano. Like this. He's reminding me of Fernando Vargas. He's like this. Right down the middle. And here's Charlo. Charlo's fighting skinny, and he got it up, and he's popping the jab, but he's just 1 2, 1 2. Bro, 1, 2, then what? 1, 2, then what? You gotta throw a hook. You gotta throw a right hook. You gotta change levels. You gotta hit him to the body. Like, and we all looking like, man, you got Derrick James and Errol Spence. You got Derrick James in your corner. Errol Spence is your stablemate. Y'all just sparred each other. Bro, you know if somebody's fighting in a high guard, you should know that you can set them with the jab and rip them to the body while they got their high guard up. But you know what I think it was? I know what I think it was? I think he was afraid to get hit. I think he didn't want to get hit with something stupid and it was going to have his knees buckled. I think he was afraid of that because let's be real. When you're going to the body, there is danger you're going to have to worry about. There's danger you're going to have to worry about. But I'm like, dude, this is not something you haven't done before. So every time Charlo took an angle, Castano had to reset. But Charlo take an angle and get on the back foot. He was looking for leverage, just the left hook, no uppercuts or nothing. No uppercuts or nothing, dude. I said, where's Rolly's jab and where's Charlo's uppercut? No, seriously. Seriously. It's like, where is your uppercut? Where's your left and right to the body? Your 1-2 was there, but it wasn't doing enough because the kid's high guard was pretty good. His high guard was pretty good, and when he had you in the ropes, he knew what to do. You, on the other hand, Charlo, was fighting really timid, and when you did hurt him, you looked like you were just an angry dude, not trying to think. You wasn't thinking straight because why were you throwing these type of combinations from that angle? Okay, from what I remember from the fight, every time he got him hurt, the only thing Castano did was his legs buckled and he started getting on his bicycle. He started getting on his bicycle, backing up, backing up. And here you are from the most awkwardest angles, swinging, throwing. And that's when you was throwing your hooks, when you were fucking throwing it from like 5 feet away, dude. Seriously, like, what you could have did was, yeah, you got him hurt. Now, cut off the ring. Cut off the ring. Jab, jab. Cut off the ring. Cut off the ring. Cut off the ring. Body work. Blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? Like, set him up. Set him up. Don't just throw obvious shit that you... It's like, okay, you guys play Fight Night, right? Imagine playing Fight Night, the game, and you get your opponent stunned in that little daze mode, but your ass, instead of like doing the proper punches to set him up, you're throwing punches from fucking 5 feet away. And then by the time you get close to him, he's already out of daze mode, already getting his feet together. I'm like, dude, come on, bro. Said Charlo threw that 1-2 a lot, but no combos. No combos. No combos. When I'm in the gym practicing, I always make sure to throw a combo. What I was taught at that the gym or whatever, the one I trained at with what's his name, Shango. I was taught throw your combinations, and then when you're done throwing your combination, end it on throwing 2 jabs or end it on throwing a jab. This guy Charlo was just throwing the 1-2 and that's it, no combination. He could have threw the 1-2, hook to the body, and then came back up, jab, jab. Because you could have easily confused him with your athleticism and your power jab. He could have easily confused him with that because he could have threw a jab up top, thrown it to the body, or fake it like Roy Jones used to do. Throw it to the body, throw it up top, make you think he's about to throw it up to the body, and then hit you with like, I don't know if you guys just seen Mac Truck, that guy Mac Truck, the heavyweight. He just knocked out this white dude. And the crowd went nuts. Mac Truck, perfect example. He threw the jab up top, right? Threw the jab to the bottom. White dude thought he was going to throw the jab to the bottom again. So as soon as Mac Chuck went like this, that he came right up to the top while the dude had his guard down and laid him out. And you got the power to do that. You got the power to do that. Why not? Said Charlo gonna be mad as fuck when he watched the film. Oh my God. And Derrick James gonna make him feel it. Derrick James gonna make him feel it. Derrick James gonna make him feel it, man. Oh man. Derrick James gonna make him feel it. He gonna be like, look, you see, this is what I told you. When I said get your black ass off the ropes. This is what happens when your ass is staying on the ropes. You're not Floyd Mayweather. You talking about some in the interview. Oh, this is some shit that even the great Floyd Mayweather never done. Well, the great Floyd Mayweather never laid on the ropes like that and let a motherfucker just tee off on him and have no answer for it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, don't be worried about these other fighters. Focus on your fight. Don't be worried about what Floyd Mayweather never achieved and what nobody else achieved. Focus on what the hell you about to achieve. And that's what I think was fucking him up as well. Because he's sitting there in Texas and he's looking at the crowd. They cheering him, Charlo, Charlo. But the moment, it's just sometimes it's too heavy for people, bro. Like, sometimes it's too heavy. That 1-2 had him off balance damn near every time. Said Charlo hurt dude with the jab twice. That's all he really needed. That's all he really needed, to be honest. But my thing is, it's like after the fight, he started talking about Al. Gotta ask Al. And I don't know if you guys seen that tweet. I put it on Twitter. I was like, when Soulja Boy, when he got up out the seat, he was like, Drake. That's how the fuck I felt. Dude, I was watching the fight. I had my chick with me. We chilling watching the fight. And she was just like, oh, it was a good fight, Next thing you know it, I'm like, yeah, they going to run it back. I'm telling the chick I'm with, I'm telling her, I'm like, hey, man, this is what's about to happen, They going to push for the rematch. It's just what happens. I'm chilling. He's talking to him. And I'm like, yeah, girl, look, rematch. This guy says, talk to Al. I got up my chair like, talk to Al. Talk to Al. What you mean, talk to Al? You supposed to be saying, hell yeah, what happened to this Lions only tough guy shit? Motherfucker, you supposed to be out here saying, yeah, fuck that. We supposed to make that shit right now. What's up, Texas? Y'all want another one? And Texas would have said, hell the fuck yes. Not no talk to Al. Bro, come on now. Now you giving you're like they tell us, oh, look what Eddie Hearn doing. They're giving LDBC and Art Man more wood for their fire. You're giving the PBC haters more wood for their fire by saying shit like talk to Al. Because he didn't want to answer. He said he talked to Al because he didn't want to answer. Castano was slipping that jabs at times, and I think that made Charlo a little hesitant. But all he need to do is stop that and switch levels with the jab. It's that simple, dude. I know I'm not on no Charlo level or nothing like that, and I'm not saying that. But there's certain things that I know what to do. And I'm like, dude, you're the professional boxers who get paid millions to do this. Why are you not seeing what we're seeing? You're the professional. You should be doing, bro. Why is it that all the fans of yours, the fans that you have left, we're all in agreement that, hey, man, maybe if he did it like this, he could have made this fight such an easier fight. Why are we all agreeing that Charlo really could have made this fight a lot easier if he just would have did some shit he's already done in the past? Talk to Al equals no comment. I hate to say it, man. But some things in life that you just got to handle yourself. Like, I know there's some shit in my life that'd be tough. But I'm like, man, you know what? I just gotta figure it out. I just gotta figure it out and just handle it. Don't talk to Al. Talk to the man inside the ring, which is yourself and Castano. Make the rematch happen. Make it happen because I'm gonna keep it 100, man. You're not just representing Charlo in Lions Only promotion. You're representing my people too, man. So I hate to take it there, but I mean, bro, like we don't take L's in our community like that. You know what I'm saying? You gotta go out there and fight. We're not quitters. You, bro, you thought that you had it bad enough when you started saying that wild shit about Wilder and Race. Don't take this rematch and see what happens. Niggas gonna be looking at you crazy as hell. You can't even be on the block no more, dude. You gonna have to stay in your mansion because there's no way in hell boxing fans are gonna sit here and allow you to walk somewhere else from this fight. If you are not mandated by the court of boxing, you know what I'm saying? If you're not mandated by these sanctioning bodies to fight somebody, you the only person you should be talking about fighting is motherfucking Castano. Because I'm not about to sit here and let Castano walk around talking about some, yeah, you see what I did to his ass. He don't want no rematch. Cause I ain't, bro, that's bad. I'm gonna be holding my head like, ooh, shit, man. Man, what's going on, dude? Real shit, man. Charlo, you got to take it there. You got to take it there. So I gave Charlo 2, 9, 10, 11, 12, and Castano 3, 7, 8 were swing rounds. But people saying Charlo only won 2 and 10. Nah, don't do him like that. And here's the thing. A lot of people are screaming robberies because that one judge. And I can admit, that was some fluke shit from that judge. That's some fluke shit. But it's still not changing what I perceived. What I perceived and what I seen basically was, my observation was, it was a draw. It was a close fight. Neither fighter really had like where it's like, oh my God, he's totally outclassing this guy. Neither guy had that moment, but I can agree that Charlo did have Castano buzzed multiple times. Castano had the ring generalship by having the bigger man quiver up in the ropes and shit. Like, come on. Said replace the 117 with the unofficial card and you'll get the same result. I believe, yeah. Basically, yeah, I agree. The fight was a draw. Charlo, you didn't lose the fight, but you didn't win the fight. Castano, you made a lot of fans, but you did not win the fight. I understand a lot of people are going to say, yeah, Castano, he won, man. He won. They're saying he won because they didn't expect Charlo to have a tough fight. They thought Charlo, it was going to be a competitive fight, and Charlo was going to blow him out with his power that he's used to. And I heard somebody say, oh, you could see Charlo's power is overrated. What? What are you talking about? Did you not see this guy get hurt multiple times? Charlo just didn't set up the right punches to end the show. Real shit. Let me read this. Man, shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Hit the motherfucking cash app in the like button, Artman Boxing. And also go on my unofficial web art. Unofficial. You gotta be talking about unofficial because I'm thinking about the scorecard. But go to my official website, artmanapparel.com, to get some of the dopest merch, man. I'm telling you, all my shit is quality merch. Real talk. But said Marcus, you bias. Oh shit, they go with each man. Hold on, dude. Hold on. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. I just posted a link in the chat. If y'all want to talk about it, y'all can go ahead and talk about it. Let's talk about it. I don't think he lost. I honestly don't think he lost, and I don't think he won. I thought the draw was basically what it is. So instead of hating, tell me what you disagree with. Castano wasn't hit much clean. That shit. This ain't the amateurs. That's true. I can agree. That's true. Yo, what's going on,
What
brother?
it, what it do? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you just fine.
Yeah, if you think he won, that's all you, man. But I,
I don't
I
think
just
he
think
won. I don't think
I,
he
th-
won.
I think he lost. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't mad at nobody who says they think it was a draw or he won. I'm just saying it's like he didn't do enough per round. You know what I'm saying? And he allowed this short guy to get in the inside and throw those short punches on his ass, and they were connected. Not all of them connected. Charlo did show some skillful defense and stuff like that while he was on the ropes,
He
but
did.
he
He
just
did.
didn't do
But
enough.
that
He
ring
didn't,
generalship, it looked like
I
Castano
mean,
controlling them, like he was cutting them off. And I'm
I
like,
don't think
dude,
I
it,
wouldn't
it
call
looked
it ring
bad.
generalship just by another fighter just allowing you to get in there, and it was evident he allowed him to get in there to get close so he could try to land that left hook and that right hand. That's the reason why he kept throwing that 1-2 all the time. But like I said, with that 1-2, as soon as he's off balance, that was your time to hit that body.
To
But
follow up. To
he only got
follow
him
up.
with one good body shot, and it paused him for like a split second. But
My
that
dude
would have still
Marcus
made the
said,
fight.
keyword allowed. Yeah,
Yeah,
but
well,
okay, I can agree with the brotherhood. Charlo did have cleaner punches. He says ring generalship was Charlo. I disagree. Charlo defense was good. Um, I disagree with the ring generalship. It's like it always looks bad when the smaller man is walking down the bigger man. You know, and my thing is, Charlo, why weren't you following up after that 1-2? We know you can do it.
he just wasn't. It wasn't. It wasn't just. It's the follow up the 1-2, and he just wasn't jabbing enough. He just wasn't jabbing enough. It was like when Holyfield fought James Toney. You know, Holyfield said every time I tried to get off, he got off first. And it kind of reminds me of with Wilder. It was like Wilder sits back and be patient, and but he's able to knock a lot of these guys out. Besides one guy, you know what I'm saying? And it worked out for him. But this guy, he was waiting for it, but he was just head hunting, like not setting up the body for to go to the top or none of that stuff. So it's like one of those things.
He
Um,
wasn't. He wasn't. He wasn't changing levels,
yeah,
and
he
that's
wasn't.
and
He
you know
changed
that's
levels a bit, but those are in the exchanges. When he allowed
look.
them to get in close, and that's the times he got caught.
Think about it. When I say changing levels, I'm thinking about when he fought Rosario, right? That punch that knocked out Rosario, he went up top and he dipped low and went straight to the body. I didn't see none of that in this fight. Can you
Like,
agree?
I wouldn't call that change. I mean, you could call that change of levels. Levels. Yeah, I agree with you, but
I say change the levels when you drop in low like that. He's dropping low and ripping to the body like that. And I
yeah, I
feel like
mean, he didn't change his. To me, he didn't change his speed up. He didn't change his speed up. He didn't change his tempo up. He didn't change
but
uh his
my
his
dude
work
said
ethic
Charlo threw
up.
287 jabs.
Yeah, but if you look at it per round, the jabs that he should have been throwing was the times that he wasn't doing nothing.
So
He literally was
who was
standing
more
there.
hurt in this fight, Charlo or Castano?
Castano was still drunk when he left the ring. He never fully recovered from that shit. He never fully recovered. That's why every time the motherfucker hit him, he looked like, oh.
I gave Charlo the last 4 rounds.
I don't know, but I mean,
you think he won any? You think Castano won any of those championship rounds?
Yeah,
What
yeah,
round?
especially the 12. Like
Nah,
you can't
Charlo,
sit back.
Charlo landed. We gonna watch the replay
I
because
mean, you
I'm
can't.
sure Charlo was landing the more cleaner punches in that last round. Yeah, he let off the gas in like the last couple seconds. But
Yeah, but
he still
Castano
landed
was
some
landing
good
some clean
shots.
punches too. Castano was landing some clean punches too. But the thing about it is, a round is not based off of just who lands the cleanest punches.
Somebody said, "Hell no, Castano didn't win the 12th round." Marcus said Charlo clearly won the 12th round, and that's what I'm saying. That's what I saw. I'm
I
not
mean,
trying to
that's
advise or nothing.
that's
I'm just saying I seen it as Charlo winning like the championship rounds, including
yeah.
the 10th round. The
But
ninth
like I
round,
said,
you can
that's y'all opinion, and I got mine. But that's from what I
like
saw.
you
That's what
said, he left the ring wobbly legs.
Yeah, because like I said, he never recovered. He never recovered from that other round. He never recovered.
Just says Castano wasn't landing clean punches. Yes, rounds are scored on cleaner punches. Like Floyd. Floyd, a lot of those dudes he was fighting wasn't landing good. They were trying to, all the punches were kind of smothered, and Floyd was just landing clean punches. Not saying that Charlo is Floyd, but I'm just saying like the cleaner work always looks better to the judges. But
I don't know about that. I don't know about that because
so what?
hold up because
So what he
the
do on the
Brotherhood
12 while drunk? Question
you
mark.
can it's by round, and like I said, like you got to take my words from what I'm saying and not what you're thinking, because I said rounds are just not scored by cleaner punches. You know what I'm saying? You can listen to the
I'm hearing you out.
commentary.
I'm hearing you out, brother.
And no, I'm talking about the Brotherhood. Like you can't just take my words and just go by whatever you want to go by. Take it for what I'm saying, because rounds are just not scored on cleaner punches. And if weird ass judges want to put 10 round here and there, or want to say this guy won this one, and you saying, well, what the hell was they looking at? Until they explain why the person was won those rounds and stuff like that, then that's when you would know the reason behind it. But what I'm saying is that rounds are just not scored by cleaner punches. You can have 3 clean punches and not do nothing the whole round, and getting hit by a guy and getting walked down by a guy, like you said.
You see his comment, Marcus Daly. He says cleaner work does look better. It's just that Castano's activity was looking nice as well. One judge scored it 10-8, and Castano won on that judge's scorecard.
Yeah, I don't know how you can score a 10-8 round either.
Probably because he got. I think it was the 11th round when he got real hurt and his legs was on real wobbly, and he was pressuring. It did look like he was on the verge of stopping him. So I can see where they'll give him a 10-8 round on that, because he did look like he was on the way to stopping him.
Yeah,
But
I mean, you can't give nobody. I mean, it wasn't like Castano didn't do anything that round. It wasn't like Charlo, dominated, every second of that fucking round to give somebody a 10-8 round. You know what I'm saying? It's like, and then not only that, he failed to put him down. You know what I'm saying? And Castano showed that he can deal with being buzzed and stand on his feet and tactically move and not get hit again. So, not get put down off of his feet. So if the judge wants to give somebody a 10-8 round for that, that's, God bless his soul. You know what I'm saying? That's his right or her right or whatever.
the Brotherhood says cleaner punches and better defense, plus all the times he hurt Castano. Castano only threw 50 more punches than Charlo. Charlo took his best attribute away with his activity. That's true. His from what I did a little film study on Castano. He's very active. In this fight, he was not as active as he normally is in his fights. Maybe it's because of that power. He felt that shit. Southern T, what's going on? Southern T believes Charlo lost too. So you're not alone.
I'm not a lot of people believe that Charlo lost. So
A lot
it's
of
not
people
just the
believe it
people in
was
your chat,
well
you know.
deserved. My thing is, I'm cool with the draw. Let's run it back in the second fight, and I'm putting my money on Charlo.
I mean, I put my money on Charlo too, but it's all up to him. He could have won that fight.
He
You
could have.
know, Derek
And
James told him what to do.
Derek James is gonna make him feel it. Derek James gonna make him feel it in that damn when he watched the film when they watched basically the fight over again in training. He's gonna have him watching all of that shit and pointing out all the simple mistakes he was making, like not following up after the jab.
They probably watching him right now. He probably cussing his ass out right now. You know, because I would.
I ain't gonna lie.
I think he was a little bit too. I think he should have been a little bit more heavy-handed in that corner, man. You know what I'm saying? Because
he told him no in the corner.
My wife cussed me out because I was yelling at Charlo like damn near every single round, like, you know, trying to tell me to shut the hell up. You know, making her lose sleep because it was aggravating watching that shit. You know, I picked Charlo to win the fight. Charlo got up in there, and for some odd reason, he didn't do what he said he was going to do. He talked all that stuff leading up to the fight on how Derek James made him a better fighter, how he learned his lessons and all that stuff, and he reverted right back to it.
Yeah, that's what I. It's like, let's see what he has to say. What did Charlo say? Damn, he ain't post nothing about the fight on Instagram.
Shit, I wouldn't. I'd be pissed the fuck off right now. Shit, I wouldn't say shit. I mean, I wouldn't do a Dominic Brazil and delete my shit, but shit.
I would say nothing and just have PBC just promote the second fight. I swear I'll just stay quiet until they drop a poster for the second fight.
Yeah, I'd give him a week or two. I'll give it a week or two, and then we'll probably hear from Charlo. We definitely gonna hear. I bet you Castano already on social media, but you know, of course, you know that motherfucker, you know, English and all that shit. But I'm pretty sure he already saying he want them belts. So I'm pretty sure, like, you know, at the end of the day, you know, this is probably the biggest paid fight for him too, and he you know, he got to feed his family too. So
only thing I do, and that's the same thing I said. So only thing Charlo should do is just push for the rematch.
Yeah, but like I said, that talk to Al equals no comment. You know, that's if anybody say talk to Al, that basically means they don't want to answer it. They don't want to answer the question. They could, but like I said, like check this out. I'm gonna say it again because I think that dude just hit on it again. If cleaner punches wins rounds and looks good for the judges, how was it a draw?
I don't know. My thing is, I just felt like neither man put themselves in a position where it's like, damn, he clearly won. He clearly won because look how he did him. Look how he had his legs buckled and he dropped him. Nobody got dropped in this fight.
I mean, but I mean, at the end of the day, we can't say that, you know, Charlo did get the best of him at the end of the night. Like as far as like
had him hurt.
Who left the ring hurt? You know, because hey, I saw them legs for the last three.
I ain't gonna lie, he was looking like he was about to shed a tear. Did you see that? I was looking like, dude, you better not cry.
No, I didn't watch the press conference, man. I was pissed off.
I ain't watched the press conference, but I'm talking about he was walking out. He was just like, the energy that he normally has wasn't there.
He know he know he didn't do enough. He know he didn't do enough, and he black slided. He went right back. And like okay, if you watch the weigh-ins, right? Well, the final press conference, right? Look at Charlo's face. Did you see what Charlo was doing on the stage? Did you notice what he was doing? You didn't notice that, huh? Go
But
back and watch how Charlo's rocking left to right. He's sitting over there nudging Castano, trying to get him to do something. While he looking at the camera, he's leaning left over and over again, bumping him, looking pissed the fuck off. And then he get in the ring and it shows. It shows that dude, he gotta have somebody that's gonna fucking like make him understand that, you know, you in charge, but you're not in charge. You're gonna do what the fuck I tell you to do.
I mean, Derrick James, he did
If
his
you want
job.
to win.
He did his job as a good coach. You know what I'm saying? Everybody subscribe, hit the like button, man. Y'all go hit the like button.
Yeah, you're correct. You are right. You're correct, but there's after a loss, man, you know how people be, man. Like, I could have done this, I could have done that, or the fans be like, I wish I would have saw more of this and more of that, blah blah blah, with the woo. Because we lost our football game yesterday, 28-20. But I was doing the same thing. We could have done this, we could have done that. Why we didn't do this? You know what I'm saying? It's like one of those things, shoulda, coulda, woulda. But at the end of the day, I want. If I was him, I would be willing to do everything legal to get all them straps and walk home and not have to worry about motherfucking rematch with this guy and try to get a bigger fight.
What would you do right now if you're Charlo?
If I was Charlo,
yeah, what would you do right now?
Might go to an anger management class.
What, get a life coach?
I'm not a life coach, but come on, I'm not saying he is, but it seemed like something. To me, the fight was way too easy for him to win if he would have used that jab and angles more and combinations. And like you said, there was
but
little to no body work.
That's what you would do though if you're him. Just go to anger management. What else?
No, that was just a joke.
Oh,
but,
no, I was taking that serious.
Well, you just gotta watch the tape again, and just come to general realization that you have a coach, a trainer for a reason. Yeah, you the dude in the ring, and it's all up to you at the end of the day. But if you guys want to actually work as a team, there's gonna be things that you're gonna have to do in the ring. So let that be known, because he didn't make it seem like they was a team.
What's going on? We got a special guest in the building, Mr. Southern T.
What it do? How you feel, man?
Shit,
What it do?
Appreciate you having me on your show, bro.
Shit, my pleasure. Go ahead. How you feeling, man?
I'm gonna get right into it. Straight out the back though, my favorite fight is Jermell Charlo and Earl Spence. So let's get that out the way. And I feel like Jermell Charlo lost. I ain't say he lost. I ain't say he lost by a whole lot. I ain't say he just got beat the fuck up. But for my expectations and what I saw, and him having all them size advantages and shit, Brian Castano controlled the tempo of that fight. The fight went wherever he wanted to take the fight for the most part. Charlo, now I don't agree with the power not showing up because Charlo did rock him like 3 times.
Multiple. That's what I'm saying. Like, how can y'all say he lost when he rocked the dude like 3-4 times? And how many times did Castano have Charlo hurt? Like once? For like a couple seconds?
He for sure had him hurt though, but he took Charlo out his fight. Okay, look, all right. How many times have you seen Jermell Charlo retreat like that? Retreat like he was retreating last
Not
night.
many. And you know what? And that's why I feel like you not saying that your judgment flawed or anything like that. You're entitled to your own opinion. But I'm saying that's why I feel like you guys are looking at this fight a certain way because y'all expect him to be fighting at a certain level. Y'all expected him to make easy work of him. But the fact that it was competitive, y'all think that, oh nah, it's clearly lost.
I mean, you got to understand it like this. Is like that goes for everybody that's on this panel. Or everybody thinks that he won or it was a draw or whatever. Everybody looking at it from their own particular angle.
That's why I feel like the draw is deserved because we all.
No, I'm not looking at it for that. I thought Charlo should have won that fight. Yeah, I thought it should have been easy for him. But I'm looking at it from per round. He lost. And
it was going to be a drop. He was going to lose.
You could buzz somebody all you want to, you know what I'm saying, in the round. But where are the judges scoring the fight up per round by? What are they judging it off of? Because obviously certain judges are going to score it off of this and that, blah, 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 whoop, and the other ones won't. You know what I'm saying? They all want their own particular thing they're going to judge off. That's how somebody can get an 8-10 round and nobody goes down and off of a few flurries of a punch, off of a few seconds of a round. But it wasn't like the other fight. It wasn't like both fighters wasn't getting touched that whole round. You got to. That's the main thing. People got to understand. You got judges. They got their own criteria for judging, and that's the reason why the fight was a draw. But it is what it is. If they would have said Castano won, then what people would be saying?
I feel like
it is what it is.
It was only two things that could have happened last night, Art and Mike. He could have got a draw like he got, or he could have lost, bro. He didn't win that fight, Art.
He didn't win. I can agree he did not win the fight, but I'm not going to sit here and say Castano won the fight because you don't win the fight getting hurt several times. I don't see it. And then losing the championship round.
You could almost say that he lost. Okay, let's take out the second round, right? Clearly the second round, right? Jamel hurt him, right?
Yeah.
So let's take out the second round. You could say that Castano won damn near every round until the ninth. Really, you could say he won every round except one until the ninth, because there was a lot of swing rounds in there, and I gave some of those swings.
There was some swing rounds in there, and then swings in there. And then Castano ended up losing like the 9, 10, 11, and 12.
19, 11, yeah.
On, bro. Like we ended the fight with the dude stumbling, like the brother Michael said. He left the fight stumbling. So I'm like, man, I just feel like
he won the second, 9, 10, 11, and the 12th is a swing. You know what I'm saying?
12th, I say he lost that shit.
You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's close. Art is all I'm getting at. Like, he played that way too close.
Like, I'm not mad. I'm not
way too close to home.
I'm not mad at y'all being cool with the draw, but when y'all say, "Oh, Castano won," it makes me think like, I don't know if he won, but I get what y'all saying. I get what y'all saying.
The fact that you cool with the draw, Art, lets me know that Charlo. The fact you cool with the draw, Art, lets me know Charlo probably lost, Art.
I'm cool with the draw because I know he did not do enough to win the fight. There was somebody real tough in front of him and had answers for him.
I stated that too on my Southern T. If y'all watch my shit, I see everything that happened. I see it. I'm gonna pick Jamel by knockout late because I want him to. But I knew that fight was gonna be like that though. I knew it was gonna be that.
Yeah. Man, all I'm saying is that second fight, I got my money on Charlo.
I got a question for you, Art. I got a question for you.
You said what?
I got a question for you, Art.
Go ahead.
How you feel about the way he handled the questions after the fight?
I wasn't feeling that. The way I perceived that, and I read body language well, it sounded like a man that was emotionally confused right now, because he was expecting something, but it didn't go the way he planned it, and now he's stuck in the situation and he has to think his way through it. I feel like that, like the brother said in the comment in the chat, saying things like "talk to Al" is a way of saying no comment at the moment.
Yeah.
Oh, that was me that said that, by the way.
Oh, that was you? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I feel like him saying that, he's saying no comment at the moment, and I feel like Charlo is a guy that lets his emotions get the best of him. So I can see, I can see that, but I feel like when you put him against his backs against the ropes, he's going to be forced to take that rematch because it's going to look real. It's going to look real bad if you don't. If you don't, it's going to look real bad.
They the champions, like they have no choice. It's nowhere to go. It's nowhere to go for them. But back to each other.
I'm hearing that Tim Zoo is the mandatory to Castano.
So that's who we finna fight.
And I'm like, oh no, I don't want to hear that.
So is he? So is that gonna be the next fight?
I hope not. They'll fuck around and make that fight before the Charlo fight.
And if he beat,
knock his ass out on some shit. Nah.
If Tim beat him, then he just beat Tim.
Huh?
If Tim beat Castano, then Charlo just beat up Tim, and then he give Castano his. He don't even really. If Tim knock out Castano, then I really don't even give a fuck no more because he don't got the belts no more.
That shit
really?
Crazy.
That's really what it's about.
The sport that we watch, man. We just know some in our minds, in our hearts, we know. No, in our hearts, we know. Okay, these guys are supposed to run it right back immediately, probably like in the next 4 months, right? But in the real world, some shit might go down where Castano's gonna end up fighting Tim Zoo. Tim Zoo will fuck around and knock out Castano. Next thing you know, it's Charlo versus Castano, or some shit, or Charlo vacate. It's just crazy, man. Like,
well, that puts the sanctioning body in the bad place, though. Yeah, you got to understand, like,
yeah,
if he's been the mandatory for a year or something like that, it puts him in a bad place to pit a rematch over that guy when he's about due, when he's been paying all that money, and
that's
then
true,
also puts him in a bad place if that guy wants to petition and go to court for that shit. So, I'm pretty sure compensation a compensation and like, hey, you can get undisputed shot for the undisputed next or whatever. But the best thing for them to do for the sport of boxing, really, to tell you the truth, is to take that rematch, and then that guy fights him for all 4 of the motherfucking belts.
Or they vacate and you fight for that belt that you wanted.
Nah, I don't. That's the thing. Like, even during that fight, they broke it down. Like, when was the last time you saw Undisputed? And they broke it down like these were the guys. You know what I'm saying? And to tell you the truth, there ain't been that many undisputed fights like it should be. Maybe because there's too many belts out there per weight division, per sanctioned body. But that's the best thing for them to do, man. And that's the only thing we really should be talking about, because some of these crazy yahoos will be out here talking about some other shit that ain't got nothing to do with undisputed. Isn't that the main thing that everybody's been clamming about to justify certain fights anyways?
But I have a feeling some shit might disrupt what's going on. You hear Terrence Crawford talking about Charlo?
Yeah, I mean, he has the right to.
Like I feel like he's trying to talk his way into a 154 showdown with Charlo.
He has the right to.
He don't gotta talk. He don't gotta talk his way into an art, because if he decide to move up tomorrow, he go get that fight. Yeah. Like, true enough, he got to fight Zepeda first, but after that, he could be the next man up.
But he kind of felt that what Charlo had to say about him being on pound for pound was whatever. It's like one of those things. Just because Charlo has something to say about you being on a pound for pound list, doesn't mean you have to come back out here and interject your 3 cents on this guy in a negative light. Like, this could be you next, Terrence.
Literally,
you know what I'm saying?
Literally, man, that could be you next. That's why I'm not even trying to get that shit on energy like that. I'm like,
and on my channel, I showed one of his contracts and what he was getting, and that's why I told everybody, like, Top Rank wants to pay him, millions of dollars per fight, and that's the reason why he keeps going over there. You know what I'm saying? But everybody knows it's a sucker move. Everybody know, that if he really wants to really be the man, and stuff like that, he needs to be a free agent. He don't got to leave Top Rank, but he needs to just be by himself, or be free to do whatever he want to do to make these fights. Because staying with Top Rank ain't gonna be it, But he can say whatever he want to about, Charlo, and it's not going to affect anything, and he's not going to end up fighting him no time soon. He got his own problems to worry about. He needs to be talking about fighting some Zapita or whatever the fuck his name is.
That's just so fucking dumb. Fighting Zapata, like, bro? I don't know about that, man. Like, he can't really talk about nobody else if he's gonna be fighting guys like Zapata.
You absolutely right. You absolutely can. But that's just the today you're the man, and tomorrow you're something else in the sport of boxing. You know what I'm saying? But that's the reason why I like watching certain people on social media when it comes to boxing, because you just got to keep it real with these. You got to keep it real with these fighters. And I like people that have their own opinions and not just ride whatever the going rate is. That's why I rock with certain people. But Terrence Crawford, man, he just doesn't seem like he his own man, just like Dillian White. Seem like they just too worried about listening to whatever the next motherfucker in front of him. I mean, White's daddy got to tell him.
Yeah, and I just feel like Crawford, he just enjoys this guaranteed pay because he has a big family. You know what I'm saying? When you got a big family like that and they're so adjusted to living a certain way, you don't want to take no risk. You just want to just get that set pay. And I feel like he's stuck in that mode because it's like, why go risk it when you got guaranteed money in front of you?
But that's the thing.
They're sacrificing their legacy for money.
But that's what I'm trying to say is, like, it ain't that. His last fight with Top Rank before he read up during that lawsuit was $4 million. He's been getting paid $1 million, a couple $1 million per fight. I don't know what it is now, but I'm pretty sure at least has to be 3 or 4 or 5. He's living pretty good. They don't want nothing. You know what I'm saying? They set for the rest of their damn life. But if you want the big bucks and stuff like that, you are going to have to fight Earl Spence, and there's no sugarcoating. You know what I'm saying? No matter what the split is, you should get more than what you're getting right now.
So what do you think? You think Bud's gonna say, "Fuck it, I'm gonna take whatever deal that's presented to me"?
If I was him, I don't know what I would do in that situation. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a nice little rivalry between them two guys. You know what I'm saying? And it might not be egos, but it could be principles. You know what I'm saying? And whatever is split that they decide to, Errol says he should get, and Crawford said he should get. That's all up to them. But I just want to see the fight, no matter what they take.
Bud don't want that fight. He said that out his mouth. I wish Bud had most of the belts, because I know Earl will take whatever Bud give him, and we would already had that motherfucker. Bud don't want to fight that man. He literally said, "I'm off that."
Yep. That's what I heard too. He said, I could retire tomorrow, be a legend.
Yeah, but who told him that? You know what I'm saying? Like, did he make that up himself, or did somebody go and tell him that shit? Like, I know, the boxing Hall of Fame and all that shit, and the pound for pound list and all that shit. But how you gonna be a legend tomorrow when you ain't reached legendary status? And really, to tell you the truth, nobody really has made legendary status because everybody ain't fought everybody.
I mean, Errol Spence about to get The way Errol Spence is looking, bro,
No.
I'm not gonna lie. When I see Errol Spence on the camera, it just give me that feeling of seeing like a Sugar Ray Leonard or a Floyd Mayweather. Like he's like the champion. Like you know what I'm saying? He's skillful. He's the top dog. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't see that with Bud. Like the people not clamoring for Bud. They clamoring for Spence. I'm telling you, dude, he's one of those. Errol Spence is one of those ones, man. When he beat Manny Pacquiao, Bud better take whatever they can give him. You better take him $10,000 in a Popeye's chicken sandwich, bro. You better take that shit because if you beat Errol Spence after he achieved all that, come on, bro. There's no question in that.
I don't think Bud want to change losing to Earl and giving Earl no juice. But I think he'll take that loss to Charlo because Charlo's so much bigger than him. It won't be viewed as the same, which ain't necessarily a bad idea. If you go blow off Earl, you might as well fight Charlo. You know what I'm saying? But if you not go fight Earl, then it really ain't nothing for him to do at 147.
I just try to, I just been trying to stay my hardest to stay out of the split talk because that these fighters really just need to know that we the ones who pay their bills and shit like that, and they should just give us what the fuck we want. I'm pretty sure that everybody can agree that this talk about Earl and Crawford getting in the ring, or Crawford and Earl, whichever way you want to put it, getting in the ring, is way exacerbated. You know what I'm saying? And fans is tired of sitting on the sidelines, getting their hopes up every time they want to bring it up. I don't care who gets what. Just get your asses in the ring.
But it's not about what we want.
Well, you know what? If you make them feel it, if we all made them feel it, if we all made them feel it, and stop paying these pay-per-views and stop watching these and start streaming their fights, then they would start doing it. Because at this point, you are right. They are in control because no matter if it's 250, 350 pay-per-view buys, everybody's still leaving that motherfucker richer than they would. Everybody, guaranteed. And it's just one of my things that I keep saying is like, if we keep turning on the TV, watching these fights and supporting everything, then this is the way it's going to go.
Man, all I'm saying is boxing is doing itself a disservice by promoting the wrong people as the head. Like, there's no way Tyson Fury should be getting the type of treatment that he's getting over a Bud Crawford. Like, ESPN is supposed to make Bud Crawford the biggest. Bro, ESPN has a undefeated Black American champion. And you telling me y'all not making him this dude into the biggest star? You know how much money ESPN bring in daily? Bro, I be at work, my phone, dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun. I hear that ringtone, at least 5-6 other men got the same ringtone. And you telling me none of them ringtones gonna involve Terrence Crawford? Come on, bro. ESPN is doing this guy a disservice, not promoting Bud Crawford. He needs to move off of him, dude. Go to PBC, man.
Well, it is a disservice for ESPN's part, but then again, it's not because I got a feeling somebody paying somebody, because ain't no way in hell you bring somebody, you sign somebody from way up over there, and all your guys is talking about this guy can't box, he can't do this, he can't do that, blah blah blah. With a whoop, he's going to lose, and they've been betting on him to lose damn near almost every single last one of his fights, and especially that one. So it's like one of those things, like Terrence Crawford, he ain't paying. Wilder ain't paying nobody. Earl ain't paying nobody. The only people around here paying people to put out shit is Top Rank, Matchroom, Frank Warren and them. Them the only guys is actually paying media people on Twitter, people on YouTube to do all these
But you
interviews.
be
To
sitting
put
up there
their
doing
fighters
it the
in a good
organic
way.
way. They're doing it the organic way by letting
Well,
the people get involved.
but it didn't. Putting Tyson Fury as for ESPYs for best fighter, especially over Clarissa
Man,
Shields
fuck
is
Tyson Fury,
disgusting.
man. He ain't fight all year. How he fight of the year? We know what time it is.
Yeah,
My,
over Clarissa is disgusting. And another American. Over
Facts.
Terrence Crawford, another American. Over Earl, another American. An American that overcame a horrific car accident and actually fucking fought more times than you. You know what I'm saying?
Tyson,
So it is what it is.
yo, my
This
bad, yo.
nigga Errol Spence is surviving life-altering car accidents and defending his belt more times than Tyson Fury.
The cheat king.
Let
My
that
bad,
sink in.
y'all. I'm late. What's going on? What we on today, man? I
Man,
just got to.
hold on. Before we get into that, shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Let's get to these chats. Hold on. Said what happened to Southern T? Alex, he got a strike. Champ Life Boxing said how they play Con $5 million, but can't pay Porter Thurman or Danny Garcia $5 million. Think about it.
Because they know it's easy work for Bud. That's
Bro,
why.
I was just talking about this today. The fact that Terrence Crawford did not fight Porter, it really hurt me as a boxing fan, where it's like, bro, what? You willing to give Khan $5 million to have Lil Wayne songs as the promotion videos, but you want to have fucking $5 million for fucking what y'all again, Porter? Come on, bro. And people, and then Porter name around that time was hot because he coming off of that fight with Errol, he whooped Sebastian whatever Formella's ass. And that should have just been a fight right there. Crawford versus Porter.
Yo,
Well,
if I can say something about Bud, man, I'm sick of this dude. I'm about done with dude. He making fun of Jamel. You know what I'm saying? And talking about he want to move up to 154. He would get stopped by Jamel. He's too small, man. Like I think Castano would give him work instead of him talking anything about anybody at 154. He needs to worry and stop ducking Spence. Every time they ask him about Spence, oh, I'm done with the fight. How the fuck you done with the fight when all you fought at 147 was a one-legged Benavidez, Amir Khan, you know what I'm saying, a sightless Kell Brook that didn't fight in 3 fucking years. But you want to talk shit about somebody at 154 who had a tough ass, opponent who was undefeated, who was another champion. Every time they ask you about Spence, you got something else to say. I'm done with the fight. I'm done with the fight. But when the man came to you, you didn't want to make the fight happen. You didn't want to take what he had. But you expect Spence to do all the work. All the heavy lifting at 147. And you expect 50-50 when you fought nothing but fucking being C-level competition at 140. I'm sorry, C-level competition at 147. Dude got dropped by fucking Green Machine. Get the fuck out of here, man. I'm so sick of this nigga Bud. I can't wait for Spence to knock his ass into next fucking century. I'm sick of Bud, bro. I'm sick of this dude. I ain't supporting him no more. I don't want to hear shit about that nigga until he man up and say he fighting Spence. Chasing Pacquiao for fucking 7 damn years, and Spence got that fight made in months. This dude, Bud, he move funny. But you got dudes talking shit about Spence.
Hey, so funny? Bud don't even know, but like that shirt that I made of Errol Spence and Manny Pacquiao's Dragon Ball Z characters. One of the main reasons why people are buying it because I got Blame Bob on the side of it. They think that's funny, and Bud don't even understand. Like people are losing support off you just because of who you're associated with. Can you not see that? Can you not see that this old white man is making you look like a damn fool, man?
Bud is a fool, bro. He's a fucking idiot.
Some people are good, very, very good boxers, but terrible businessmen when it comes
He's a
to boxing.
clown. Why would you associate with Bob? Bob got a history. Yo, he a crook. He done stole from Cotto, Floyd, De La Hoya, Pacquiao, The list goes on and on. They try to warn dude, say, don't work with this promoter. He's bad. Mikey Garcia's another one. You know what I'm saying?
I do better. I do y'all one better. Every superstar that leave Bob do better for himself.
Facts.
I said superstar, not prospect. Every superstar, when you become a superstar and you leave Bob, you do better without him.
Oh yeah. Is that Southern T?
Yeah.
Oh, what's up, Woody? What's going on, bro?
I'm getting right.
Said Bob Arum has put Crawford in his own lane, which is no lane.
You know what time it is, man. But he's talking shit about anybody else. Only thing I want to hear out his fucking mouth is when he's fighting Spence. Shit, I'll even take him fighting. You know what I'm saying? The other thing with Bud, right? You know that they didn't reinstate Pacquiao for the WBA, right? You know what I'm saying? They didn't reinstate him for that belt. So, you know, he should have been jumping to fight for that WBO title, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, but now the rumor is you're gonna get Thurman versus Ugas or some shit. So Ugas keeping that WBA strap. Why you ain't trying to fight Ugas, bro? Ugas beat you in the amateurs. Get that one back.
They're not even trying to spend that. Look, I'm bro. This conversation with Bud Crawford is like, I don't know. It's always dead to me. I don't even like talking about Bud Crawford's career no more. I'm talking about fighters that's actually moving the needle. Gervonta Davis, who's he gonna fight next?
Shit, I can't wait. I'm gonna support Gervonta. He a real one.
Who he fighting next? What y'all think?
And he's got a lot of options, man. He's got a lot of options. I just think the guys just scared to fight him.
Jojo Diaz.
He'll knock Jojo Diaz out. I mean, that'd be I'm not gonna say easy work, but you know, I mean, ain't no, but they 130 to 135, bro. I mean, 130, 135, 140. They ain't fucking with Tank, man. T.O., obviously, feigned mental health. Ryan Garcia, his bitch ass queen, Queen Rai. I think Haney loses to him.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying?
Somebody said Tank will stop Castano.
Nah. I mean, like I said, Tank got power, but at some point, your frame is too small to keep for you to keep moving up like that, and your disadvantages become more
Not if you
apparent.
Manny Pacquiao.
Huh?
Man, somebody said Gervonta versus Rolly next. Look, Gervonta versus Rolly. Man, I don't care what nobody say. The fans, nobody's gonna give a damn about a belt that night.
No one's
They
gonna care.
just gonna want to see two motherfuckers talk shit and go into a fight and fight each other.
Roddy's scared of him, bro.
Beat the shit out of Rolly.
Yeah, Roddy's scared of him anyway, man. I don't know if y'all follow Southpaw.
Rolly will get.
I saw the energy out there.
His style will get him hurt against.
Yeah, he's sloppy, bro. He's very sloppy.
Bro, I was kind of pissed off watching him fight because I was like, dude, what is this?
Riley MMA fighter, bro.
Yeah, he MMA fighter. Exactly.
I know an MMA fighter when I see one. That boy MMA fighter. He'll be a champion in MMA. No, yeah.
Yeah, Raleigh, he's something else. He's scared of him, bro. If y'all follow Southpaw, he just had a video on Raleigh because Raleigh did an interview talking about, he want to fight Tank next. Tank got a belt he want. Bro, this dude said Nate Jones told him every time Tank walk in the gym, Raleigh walk out. I believe it.
He said what?
He said every time Tank walk in the gym, Raleigh walk out the gym. He walk out that bitch because he's scared. He's scared of Tank.
He don't want no
I believe it.
Tank know that too. Art. Tank can tell you that too. Tank can tell you Riley's scared of him. He said the man don't even look at him. He said Riley don't even look at me when he see me in the gym. You know they be in the same gym.
Yeah, right. They be in the same gym.
I don't like Rolly's coach.
I think that's why Riley kept like that, like he won't take it because he know Floyd ain't gonna let them fight.
Old boy in the ring tried to warn his ass, but he ain't listening. He said, Do you think you're ready? Are you
Hey,
sure?
did y'all see that? Did y'all see? Hey, I don't know how you guys do that. Hold on.
Are you ready? Are you
Hey,
sure? You're
hey, Southern,
positive?
how you post a picture, bro?
You gotta you okay, you see the thing that says share? Open up the you got the picture open, right?
No, go to I'm
Open up the picture, right, on your desktop.
man, I'm using my phone.
Yeah, that's you
Oh
got to
shit,
go to where it
using the
says
phone. I
cam,
don't know,
bro.
bro.
You got to go to where it says cam. Shut your cam off, and it's gonna give you an option to upload a picture. That's what I did.
Okay, hold on, cause that shit was funny as hell, man.
Yeah, he caught him. He caught him, and I knew exactly what he was saying with that. Like, he know he ain't ready for that shit. Are you sure you're ready? When do you think you're gonna be ready?
He ain't
Why
ready,
do you
bro.
think you deserve a fight with Gervonta Tank Davis? I was like, God damn, he know he ain't. He know that boy ain't ready.
He knew he wasn't ready.
I mean, well, maybe after the fight you got to boost some confidence, but you know, he made that fight look harder than what it was. Like, it looked kind of sloppy to me, you know?
Yeah, I get what you're saying. It did look kind of sloppy. Um, hold on. I'm gonna just show y'all the old fashioned way.
And he was fighting a guy that couldn't even land punches because he even have the offensive artillery.
He did it.
You know, he didn't. His punching ankles was all fucked up. He couldn't get nothing off. He was swinging. He was going all the way behind the dude's head, missing. Like, come on, man. Like,
They talking
let's
about
keep
Riley.
it real. Say again.
You talking about Riley.
The other dude.
Nah,
Wow.
this is shit I posted.
One take next. Jim Gray. Are you sure? Are you ready? Yeah. I heard
Is
this.
that Buzz Lightyear?
That's Woody.
Oh,
And you see, because he got the look, he got that look in his eye, like, nigga, you sure you want to fight, bro? I don't know about that one, kid. Because Jim Gray, he been around boxing for a long ass time.
All right. The mob prediction said, "Who's your favorite UK fighter?" And you look good in your shadow boxing.
Bro, people be thinking I'm joking when I say, nigga, I swear, if you give me like a good 10 weeks, I beat somebody, Commonwealth champion over there. No, but I think my favorite fighter over there right now is that what's his name? Connor Ben.
Connor, fuck you talking about?
Yeah, I like him.
I like Connor too, bro.
But you
They
know,
hate Connor over there. They don't
here's
like
my
Connor.
thing. Here's my thing. Those guys from over there, they need to come over here, man, and stop playing. Like, you gonna get some good work coming over here. They gonna get some good work coming over here, dude.
well, Art. I've been saying that for a minute. I
They might
said
just
that
run.
about I said that about Dillian White. Said about Chisora. Said it about Joe Joyce. I said about a lot of them cats, man. If White and Chisora would have came over here a long time ago for about 6 months, a year, something like that, or maybe even longer than that, they'd be better off than what they are right now.
That's a lot of UK fighters, though, brother. That's a lot of them.
Yeah.
A lot of for whatever reason, we're just better. Like the U, we really are the best at boxing over here.
Yeah, they know it too. Every conversation I have with them, deep down inside, they end up telling me, like, yeah, man, over there in America, it's just like, and somebody from a different country told me this, but I already knew it. They said, man, because the way the stuff y'all go through on a daily basis, just growing up and all that, going through all this crazy shit, just make y'all
You see what
much
bad intentions are?
fighter.
I know, man.
Bad Intention Boxing said the struggle is Eddie Hearn's relationship with the PBC.
Well, that's the
Um,
thing. Well, yeah, you're right. Edward Hearn struggled because PBC ain't got to struggle with him. You know what I'm saying?
exactly.
He made it that way. He said the takeover. He said the transatlantic or whatever. You know, he said he was gonna come up over here and
Say
take over
that.
the market. And he said it in the past, and we've been saying it. It's too many network deals. And then he's gonna come up over here and make a whole nother network deal, and then expect fights to happen, and then talk about he got like $500 million or $1 billion or whatever to gobble up fighters. then complained about how much you got to pay fighters, and then COVID come around and they ain't making no money. And then when COVID is on a die down right now, it still ain't putting on no good shows for American people to watch.
He ain't putting on no good fights. And nobody
Besides,
wants to pay money for an
Canelo.
app. Right. Nobody
Canelo-
wants to pay on an app to watch fights. Honestly.
Who wants to go on the app?
Well, the app ain't the problem. What the problem is, look at everybody that they hired behind the scenes. They not fucking American. The only American they got up over there is John Skipper, the ex-cokehead, right along with Fury. They're probably smoking together. But anyways, if you look at all everybody, the marketing, PR, all that stuff, they got people from they got a Dutch person on there, they got a UK person on there, but it's like nobody from America. The only person they got is John Skipper, but John Skipper is even on it's all a different game now. How are you going to get these fans, the old fans and the new fans, to watch these fights? And then not only, like you said, download the app on their phone, on their TV, log in, blah, 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 and people are tired of doing it. People are tired of downloading shit on their phone just to watch fights.
And
It's a turnoff.
The commentary is god awful.
And it's so one-sided, it's ridiculous.
The worst thing they did was hire Tony Bellew and them to be the commentary now, because it's like Tony Bellew once said the closest thing to Mike Tyson right now is Anthony Joshua because of speed.
What the fuck?
I said, what?
He said that?
And Joshua slow as fuck. I heard that too, Art. And Joshua slow as fuck.
Yeah, he's like a robot. Yo, and
let's keep it real. Let's keep it real.
Strong as an ox, but he's slow as a motherfucker.
I wanted to bring up this point. Did y'all see Anthony Joshua's outside pad work?
I saw it. Robotic.
Who looked
Jesus
better on
Christ,
the pad?
man.
Who looks better on the pads? The champion or the former champion, Deontay Wilder?
Nah, bro. This is what we gonna do right now. We gonna put some respect on D9 for Art. That man the champion, bro.
He's still a champion, yes.
He's gonna get his belt back.
Yeah. You know, but you get what I'm saying, though, man. Let's be real, because Anthony Joshua looking like a fucking robot, and Wilder
He's very robotic.
Put on that shit. But y'all say Anthony Joshua's the better boxer.
He's not. I mean, this is why I always say, man, when they fight, because I believe it will happen. I think we're getting undisputed. Wilder gonna take his head off because Joshua doesn't move his head. He won't. Oh man, he's a target for that right hand. Like
I feel like
you don't move his head.
The dude Champ Life Boxing said he said Hair Plug Eddie selling $750 tickets for fights in his slave backyard.
Yeah.
Scams. Man.
I wouldn't go. I wouldn't go even if I had the money.
Hey,
I wouldn't go.
I keep it 100.
that's
I'll probably go to that shit if I was there, but not no 750.
That's
not
a boss move.
I was
Fuck Eddie
like,
Hearn. I want to go to that shit. Period.
I don't know, man, because now I'm thinking about the fights. Like, I don't know, man.
Yeah, you want to go see a fight in this motherfucker slave plantation?
Look.
Yeah,
They're gonna be having the biggest motherfucking slowest fighters fighting to the death in his backyard. He gonna have his rich white English people fucking sipping wine and eating cheese, watching these motherfuckers beat the shit out of each other in Eddie's backyard. Eddie gonna be upstairs taking a shit while these niggas is fighting.
Eddie watching the fight from his windowsill, eating grapes and drinking wine. That is some slave shit, bro. Real quick, y'all. History.
I wouldn't be surprised if Eddie Hearn was having dinner with his family.
Can y'all hear me?
Fuckers is in his backyard beating the shit out of each other. That is some fucking mind blowing shit. That's some bullshit, but he reminds me of a modern day version of Leonardo DiCaprio in Django.
Edward Hearn. Dillian White gonna be up over there like Uncle Ruckus talking about this is Candyland, nigga.
Yep.
Yeah. Bro, that's real talk. Like back in the day, but they used to make the biggest, strongest black people. They used to make them fight, and they used to watch them folks from the house, bro. The families. No cap.
It's an
7.
old slave house too.
Come on. His Matchroom headquarters, not his house.
I mean, I don't blame fighters for fighting. The only thing I'm saying is that, you know, people got to just start keeping it real. You know what I'm saying? The dude trying to save money, have the fight in his backyard. You know what I'm saying? Because getting these venues is costing him, and if he charges people a lot of fucking money, then he can then he can make some bank, and he ain't got to pay a site fee. The only thing he got to do is pay probably his little city some taxes on having a venue in his backyard, you know, and that's it.
Like, to have something like that, you got to be cool with the government.
No, I think you got to be cool with the government. You just got to pay. You just got to pay. Like you could literally put on an event anywhere. You just gonna have to pay the city. You are man right now.
Somebody can die in your backyard. How far is
your
how far is your from the
ambulance? But if you look up on your phone right now that in order for you to have a fight, right, anywhere, they already have the guidelines for you on the California State Athletic Commission website. Everything that you got to have, you know, this is what you got to have. You know, EMTs, security. You got to let the sheriff's department know. Blah blah blah. You could do that. Everybody got to have, like, you know, an agreement that says, like, you know, death, bodily harm, and all that stuff. You know, of course. Maybe you got to have some assurance just in case something happens, security wise and health wise as well. But anybody can host a fight. You know,
you just
it's just that, do you have enough money?
Because that's a lot of money to hire security. It's like they make it sure that you have to have EMTs and all that.
Yeah, because to do a concert used to be like, you know, $35. Now it's like, I think it's like $250 in California right now. But those are not like concerts. Those are just like, you know, like small little block parties or whatever at the park. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you know, it's a lot of money. You know, EMTs ain't cheap. Just an ambulance ride ain't cheap. You know what I'm saying? The ring doctors, the doctors, the judges, you know, all the officials, the referee. You name it. You know, all the little inspectors walking around. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, my bad for cutting you off, but Charlo just made a post. He said, matter of fact, let me show you guys real quick.
You talking to Terrence?
Nah, I mean, shit. I just want to see what y'all think. Said nobody said it be easy. Can't leave it to the judges. This is boxing.
He questioning himself.
He questioned himself. That's how you feeling?
Yeah.
All right, Bad Intentions Boxing. He says, peace, guys. Loving real talk. Stay safe. Hey, subscribe to my channel. Like everything, man. Repost all that shit.
Well, the way I see it is that, you know, from what he wrote, you know, he's absolutely right. You know, he did leave it to the judges, you know, but you know, I don't think he will admit that he lost or anything, or should have been a draw, or say that he won or anything like that right now. But I'm pretty sure if he watched it again and stuff like that, maybe he might see he won. But he just gotta he need to do what he said he was going to do from the get go. You know what I'm saying? And stop reverting back to his mistakes that he made in the past, because that's what he did in this fight. You know, sucks to be him. He had it right in his hands and he let it go.
A guy like Charlo accepting the draw lets me know he feel like he lost. When have you ever seen when Jermell Charlo lost to Tony? What he said after the fight? I won that fight. I got robbed. The judges don't know what they're talking about. Jermell Charlo was satisfied with his draw because he know that he didn't do enough. He know he didn't do enough.
Yeah, you could. Yeah, you could be right.
Look at the attitude that Jermell Charlo carries and shit. He too. Come on, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like
That's
he
how you
No,
know.
feel.
what I'm saying is that what I'm saying is it's a Facebook post, and he had time to think about it and stuff like that, and he's been working on, thinking before he speaks. As far as what he's been saying in his interviews, like he could be a little hot headed and all that stuff, but I just think that when people make posts, a day later and stuff like that, well, not a day later, hours later and stuff like that, I think there's a thought process to it at that time. It's not coming from the hip, and I don't think that's really how he feels, what he wrote.
Think he should have gave himself some more time?
No, I don't think that's what I don't think that's I think he had more I think he had time to think about it. I don't think that's really how he feels. I think that maybe Southern T is right. That's one way to think about it.
I think he himself that they gave him one. He know that he know he supposed to lost. I think
what's your name?
Huh?
What's your name, bro?
Southern T.
Yeah, okay, I got it. I'm just making sure. I didn't call you out of your name.
Yeah, that's Southern T, man. That's you superstar. You gotta watch it, man. I'm surprised you didn't know who that was.
I inspired him before he started doing interviews. He just didn't know.
Yeah, I know Mike.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm surprised you didn't know him. Well, he's on Southern T's on the most hated list, most loved and hated.
Right.
I don't know. Y'all might be neck and neck on Twitter.
Now, Art for sure ahead of me. Art for sure most hated on Twitter. Art for sure most hated. Know what I was saying? Art most hated.
I'm the most hated.
The same day Rick Glasser unblocked me, he was like, "Yeah, y'all better be nice on Twitter." I was like, "Stop playing around. Like, if you want to block people, just block." When he blocked me again, that dude, I'll tell y'all what, man. Them cats on Twitter, like some of them, I don't even think them dudes. I think them dudes are just playing. I think they implanted to just say that shit because ain't no way in hell.
Yeah, I called them out. I said I noticed whenever, because that's how my shit became viral, because if I said certain key words, all of them started storming into my chat. I'm like, yo, where are these people coming from? Every time I type the name Tyson Fury or Wilder, all these bots come with no profiles.
Yeah, I heard people jumping on your stream and they draw.
Bro, man, I had crazy bro. The UK, they got some type of crazy relationship with me and Southern T, man.
I know what kind of relationship they got with me, and I don't like it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I heard about you, man. He was over there questioning your diggling size and shit. I was like, what the fuck going on?
I don't like it. Now they ain't questioning. They
like it. They like it. They want that shit. I was like, yo, bro. And then at first I was confused, but then when them people hopped in my super chat, me in my chat with that shit, I said,
bro, it's memes. It's over 100, bro. When I say over 100, no exaggeration, my nigga.
Yeah,
no exaggeration. Somebody told me those in the UK barbershop talking about some black dude from American Shaft.
What?
Let's change the subject.
I'm sorry, but I believe that 100%, man, because these people are crazy, and these are the people we debating about every day on Facebook, Twitter.
They like us, Art. They don't hate us. They like us. They like your videos, Art, when you be taking your shirt off and boxing and shit. They like that shit, fool.
I know, motherfucking weird.
I tell you one thing, Art. I'll tell you one thing. You ain't the crispest dude on the heavy bag, but you show us a lot better than them. I was looking at them. I was like, what the fuck is this? What was that scrawny black dude? That fake ass Dwayne Johnson. I was like, what the fuck is he doing? The one that
debate me, yeah.
I was like, what the fuck is he doing? Like, he can't be serious. I was like, oh my God. He was in there throwing punches like Stephanie A. Smith.
Man, I just be on there just having fun, man.
Yeah.
Real shit. I just linked up with my old coach. I don't know. I might make some shit shake. I want to get me one of them Logan Paul type of fights, though. I want the bag early.
Yeah, bro. Look like you gotta lose a little weight, though, man. What were you trying to fight in?
No way, nigga. I'm just talking shit. I ain't fighting nobody. I just be working out, man. Just
Right. Now, are you really could get out there and fight though? Like, no cap. I'm gonna fight Mia Scrub in MMA next year. No cap, I'm gonna fight Mia Scrub. I'm gonna beat the
That's
shit
what
out
I'm
of him.
saying. Like, let me, I do a little club fight.
Find you an old man to beat up.
Yep. Real shit.
Did y'all watch the Mack truck fight?
The what?
The Mack truck fight.
Oh, Max.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. I want me one of them.
Yeah, because I had found it on his page, and I wanted to support, so I paid that 19.95 or whatever. And guess who was commentating?
Who?
Nestor Gibbs.
For real?
Yeah, it was he was doing a commentary with a couple of people for the whole fight card, and I thought it was funny because Tay Jones was in there, and I wrote in his chat like, yeah, I bet Nestor Diaz was out there like Debo, and he laughed at it. I was like, yeah, because you know.
Who is that? You gotta educate me on that. Who's that?
The dude from the Boxing Boys.
Wilder. They said Wilder got Cobra video taken down. The police, the informant.
Oh shit, that dude.
Yeah, the informant.
But you can't really just approach a nigga that's working with the feds like that because you don't know who he reporting to.
Exactly.
You touch me and I'll sue.
No, you touch me, I'll tell him that you got some shit going on.
Yeah, Max Truck, nice.
Yeah, that shit crazy as hell. This boxing shit, bro. Like, boxing got its own little world. I be trying to explain that to my peoples, like that's not really big boxing fans. I try to tell them, like, man, boxing is like it's like the Wild Wild West, man. You can make a lot of money off of this shit.
It got his own universe.
You said what? It got its own universe. Yeah.
Shit.
Like, because I was trying to tell people, I was like, man, at first I was a boxing fan, but now I'm in boxing, if that makes sense.
well, this is my thing. All right, this is my thing. All y'all like in the NBA when you get COVID, when you test negative, right? Can you play the next game?
Nope.
Like, what do they do?
They sit you down for 10 days.
10 days.
Even if you test negative.
Nah, if you test negative, you got to sit out for like 2 days or something like that. 2 days.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying is like the dude was negative for 5 fucking days, man. Like, but you can get in the ring with the flu.
Who?
Wilder.
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't see how you had positive for 1 day, and the fight got to be postponed for 3 months.
He was never positive.
Fury cried. I think it's because Fury cried about having complications with it. I think he had brought up that. I think they had to bring up the lasting effects that it had. I'm pretty sure that's what they brought up because look how long it took Dillian White and Pevecki to get back in the ring. I think that's what they cried about. But I don't even know if they even looked at his doctor.
The sources I got said that he was able to produce a positive test to somebody on Wilder's side.
Yeah, but that's the reason why I was saying to a lot of people, man, is that if I was a boxer, and if I was going to a fight with this guy, me and him already had problems. I would have already had a private investigator on his ass. I got the money. Yeah. I got the money to drop $350.
Yeah.
For a private investigator for 6 months to do his thing, and then you just hand me the rest of his bills later. And you know what I'm saying? And
it's just sad that you got to go through these lengths, but you got to do it.
There's a lot of fact check need to be. I'm talking about with a fighter like Tyson Fury, like a gypster, a dude that's always doing some weird shit when it comes to his fights. Like I would have had a private investigator on his ass. You'll be surprised how many people hired private investigators. You'll be surprised.
No, I know. Trust me, I know.
For little shit, for little ass shit. It could be. I know the homie. he beat some dude up. I'll give you a real life story. My homie beat a dude up, right? Beat him up bad, right? For talking shit. And the dude sued him and won. The dude has to pay a lot of fucking money because the dude's saying he can't work no more and this and the third. He hired a private investigator. This dude is in the gym. He's in the club. He's on the beach. He's on motorcycles, dirt bikes, all kind of shit. They got pictures, videos, and everything on his ass.
Yep.
But he won't have the meal. They got pictures,
He said done. He ain't gonna win that motherfucker.
videos. He already won.
But now,
because
of those
but now
videos,
he's fucked.
Wilder. But we don't know if Wilder even got this shit going on because apparently Chase says Wilder, he does do all this stuff, but they just keep it real low key. They got some shit going on low key that they ain't gonna tell nobody about.
Yeah.
He said, trust the process. I'm like, shit.
After the fight. It's all gonna be after the fight.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, and that's why I always, when I'm always debating these people, I always tell them, I say, are you telling me that there's a statute of limitations to produce evidence of Tyson Fury cheating?
Yeah, there is.
There is.
a
Right? Now, how long do you think that will be? 5 years?
No, I think it's like 2 years. But if they secretly did it, it's different. See what I'm saying?
You know, I don't think so because
no. Art, I looked it up. I looked it up. I looked it up, Art. I seriously looked it up. You can look it up by each state statute of limitation. You can look it up. I literally looked it up.
Okay, so what do you say, statute of limitations of assault or producing so evidence of somebody cheating?
Well, it's all based off of the severity of the crime, whether or not it's felony or not. And felonies are in different categories, right along with rape and sexual assault. Those are, I think, in most states is, because of Bill Cosby's case, some of them are a lot longer.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You would think this will be a lot longer because I'm thinking 5 to 10 years.
That's what I'm saying. It could be a lot longer because
this is
attempted fact checking. It's something called getting all your evidence together to build a case. Like you have the idea that you could claim it like you had the idea that you was cheated or whatever the case may be, but you were building all the facts. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then because there's different criteria on it, like you could have been cheated 5 years ago, but you didn't know, but you brought it up now. So there is no statute of limitations because you found out now. Because the cheating was done in secret.
Yeah, but my thing is, it's like Wilder's not gonna wait 10 years to produce this evidence, or even 5 years. I feel like right after the fight, and I feel like that's why maybe that's why he's trying to prolong the fight. Because he wants the statute of limitations to run up on the cheating.
No. Well, I'll tell you a little bit of my background on YouTube. So, yeah, I talk about fights, but I also do a lot of fact checking and background checks. Like, and I give you one particular instance.
So do I. Go ahead.
Right. Joseph Diaz, Golden Boy Promotions, Daniel Kinningham, and all those guys. His case is still ongoing.
I know. I brought that up on Twitter.
Yeah, and they actually just found a discovery to add in additional evidence and to take some stuff out in that case because they found out some more stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because I forget what it was. It was something not that big of a deal, but it was just more of like they found some more corresponding stuff because, of course, the whole thing came up because Joseph Diaz was acting like a little bitch, and he allegedly took $100K from MT Clay Global when he shouldn't have, and then Golden Boy was trying to tell people not to talk to Moses Verani and his promoter and stuff like that, and make deals behind his back and stuff like that. So it wasn't. It's bigger than what you
Isn't he
think.
like he's involved in like a poaching case, right?
Yeah, that's basically what it is. To torture is interference, poaching.
Yeah, I was looking that up too as well. See, then I guess me and you are one and the same then, because I do the same thing, dude. I also look at older fights too, because I hear a lot of people say, "Oh well, how did Tyson Fury get past the commission? How did this and that happen?" Do you remember the Michael Moore versus Roberto Duran fight?
The reason why I didn't look up none of that stuff because that shit's in archives for them to pull it up.
Yeah,
That's too
I
much
looked
money.
it up. I looked it up, man, and they said that because of who this guy Moore was involved with, and apparently how they had some shit going on, they even named a particular crime family involved. But they said that they helped him pass the physical examination because they said he wasn't even physically ready for that fight. And I'm like, dude, if they can do shit like that back then, when was the time period when they stopped doing that type of stuff?
And there ain't no time period. There's always a
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that should still go on. People still get past these people because it's not like the commission, like Malik Scott said, the commission are everyday people. He said I
I
ain't
was
seen.
just gonna say, do y'all know who the commission people be? They be mailmen, they be police officers, they be truck drivers, they be regular people like me and you, bro. And you gotta think, most people like me and you don't give a fuck about black.
None of that. None of
They
that
don't give a
shit.
fuck about. You know what I'm saying? They don't give a fuck about that shit.
You telling me if I turn my eye this way and don't look at what's going on, you gonna put $20,000 in my bank account?
Well, you remember that thing?
Shit.
Remember that thing I sent you, Art Man,
About
about that
what?
Nevada State Athletic Commission
Yep,
commissioner?
I seen that. Yep, I looked.
Yeah,
Yep. Wow.
yeah. I had looked all that shit up because you could look it up. You could type his name in Las Vegas court record, and it'll show you all this shit. I mean, it won't show you the transcript and everything that happened in the case, but you know, it all stemmed from an affair that he was having with a druggy stripper.
Yeah, and they said he was in charge of jobs like watching the gloves and shit like that. And I'm like,
I got the video. You can look up. You can look his name up on
they,
Google right now. I did a video on it. You can look his name up right now on Google, right? And you will see a video. You will literally see a picture of him standing right next to Khabib, right in the ring in the octagon.
really?
Yeah, I did a whole video on it. Like, I guess it blew everybody's mind since somebody else talked about it.
I didn't see that though, but I'm not doubting it. I'm not doubting it.
Yeah,
Motherfuckers.
it's him. He was basically stealing drugs, stealing pills, and giving it to his druggy mistress, right? And then he had he was doing a whole bunch of credit card fraud and all this stuff, blah, 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 woo, woo, woo. He basically essentially ended up getting off by technicality, but he did it. And he was a fucking sheriff.
Yeah. You talking about the
The
judge?
SWAT team.
The commissioner, I mean.
Yep.
He was the dude that was in charge of inspecting gloves, inspecting water, and making sure everything was going right. You mean to tell me this dude and this dude doing all that stuff because he's been doing that shit for years, just didn't start overnight because they was watching him. They were watching him, and they caught him red-handed.
I apologize, man. YouTube was acting up for me, man. I couldn't hear y'all. It kept kicking me on and off. I don't know what the hell was going on. But if y'all could send me that transcript.
Which one?
What you guys were just talking about. From the,
No, he said he don't got we don't got the transcript. But you want the background?
I don't have the.
Want the background of the
Just
dude?
go to Las Vegas. Just type in your phone, Las Vegas court records, and type in what's his name, Ronetti. And just
Okay.
type his name in. You can Google it. You can Google it on Google it. Just type in
Just Google it.
Nevada State Athletic Commissioner, federal charges, and his name will pop up. You take that name. You type in Las Vegas court records. The court system will pop up. You put his name in there, and it'll show you.
Shit. Well, you know these commission cats be slimy anyway.
I think Drew Ty did a little piece on that nigga.
He did.
I watched
Yeah,
somebody.
he did it, but I've been done it.
Yeah,
I've been
somebody.
done it. I've been done
Yeah,
it.
I know that shit old. We seen that a while ago.
Yeah,
Bro,
and that dude, way before that, he filed for bankruptcy. That's how smooth I am. He filed bankruptcy back in 2010, 2011. That's how smooth I am.
Yeah, so of course.
So you mean to tell me? So you mean to tell me he wouldn't take no money?
Shit.
Oh, you know he was.
He wouldn't take a bag.
At an expense of
You got a wife and kids. You filed for bankruptcy. You ain't got shit, and you working for the police. They ain't paying you all that.
shit.
You mean to tell me you ain't gonna take a bag?
All right, I ain't got no wrench. I tried to drop my link. Give me a wrench, all right?
How you do that?
You gotta go to your phone. Go to your not the phone you own. Like you gotta go to your phone. Then click my name and it'll hit add moderator.
Oh, I gotta go on like YouTube Studio and shit.
You could. What you on the laptop or your phone?
Yeah, he on his phone, so you can't even
Now
do it.
you can't do it now. You gotta wait.
Yeah, I do that shit later.
You gotta wait.
Yeah, I mean, drop it in the chat, whatever.
No, I can't like do what I was saying. It's all good.
Yeah, I'm just over here working. I don't know if y'all see.
Yeah, I see you working on your magic, bro. See you got
Yeah, that motherfucker. Tyson Fury's a bitch, bro. Like he costs
every day.
He costs a lot of people money, bro. He costs me money. Like I'm getting it, bro. I just be chilling, and then I get a notification, and it says, "Oh, get ready for your Vegas trip," and I just be getting pissed off. I'm like, bro, I gotta cancel.
So are you getting your money back? Like, what's the situation?
Hell
with that
no.
for you guys?
Ain't getting that shit back. And Tyson Fury don't give a fuck.
So you guys
buy me NFT.
Nope. It says your event got postponed to October 9th. We still keep your seats in place, so we'll see you in October. I'm like, bitch, who the fuck says I want to go in October? They don't give you.
Hey man, you just gonna have to sell that guy. You gonna have to sell that ticket.
I'm gonna just go.
Bro. You're gonna have to sell that ticket for more than what you bought it. Hopefully, that's the only thing you can do.
So the plane ticket.
Yeah, that's the only thing you can do, man. Is sell that ticket because they damn for sure ain't gonna give you back the plane tickets, and that's disgusting. The dude can't even.
I charge that shit to the game.
He ain't even man enough to come out and apologize to people or even try to make it right. You know what I'm saying? Because
that's what I'm saying.
Nothing.
He just gypped me. Like I got gypped.
Gypsy King. That's what he is. He's a fucking coward.
You know, it was all black people that bought them fucking tickets.
Yeah, he know. Yeah,
don't
fuck
give
him.
a fuck.
Fuck his whole family. Fuck anybody supporting him. You know what I'm saying? Fuck Fury and fuck his family.
Okay, I get it, brother, but we got to keep it a little PG on YouTube.
Oh yeah, my bad. My bad. All right.
Yeah, I mean, you can say everything. You just can't say that the bocce F word. That's the only one that I know people's streams be getting taken down because they've been saying that.
Yeah, I know for a fact that they say that word, they gone pretty much.
What word?
Mm-hmm. The bocce. The F. The F word.
Yeah.
No, Chichima.
I call people big on my stream. You can say that shit all day.
I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. But anyways, man, you know I was the one who put that shit on Twitter first about Tyson Fury.
Which one?
The shit about Tyson Fury being at the car dealership.
Yeah, you were.
And I said, bro, man, there's no way that ESPN don't know who I am. Top Rank don't know who I am. There's no way that they PR people don't know who I am.
Right now. ESPN, my bad. Did y'all see what Sergio Moro put up yesterday?
How that bitch ass nigga. That man always doing
Man,
some weekend shit.
What'd he say? What'd he say?
this dude
What'd he
said
say?
he said a foreigner. He said, man, I don't want if I come off the app, it's gonna cause a problem. But he said something akin to the effect of I retweeted it. I don't know if you saw it, but he said something to the effect of, "Oh, a foreigner winning in Texas was really a win for Castano and a loss for Jamal or some cornball shit." So I quoted him and tagged him and said, "This is why you were never was in your career. You're always saying some stupid shit, and no apology to Deontay Wilder yet. I see. Like this dude is Sergio Morzicon. All right, he didn't. You know, me personally, that fight yesterday, it was a good scrap. I feel it could have gone either way. In my personal opinion, that second judge was smoking something. Like, there's no way that scorecard was that wide. 117 to 111. I could see where people would give it to Castano. I could see where you could give it to Jamel. I think Castano personally was very ineffective when he had Jamel on the ropes outside of the one instance where he really did hurt Jamel. But Jamel really could have got him out of there. I didn't like it. He didn't listen to DJ either. DJ told him hook off the jab. He never did. But I think if there's a rematch, I think Jamel will get him out of there. They gotta have a rematch.
In the rematch,
They gotta have a
Charlo
rematch.
sounded a little. I don't know.
I, but as Drew says, there's the curse about him. He talks bad about champs. So maybe that's why he fought the way he did yesterday. You never know.
That's what I said. I said the very first thing he got to do is go apologize to Deontay Wilder, and he'll win
I
that
think
fight. No
I
problem.
really got something to say on that art, but I ain't even gonna say this shit on your channel, bro. Cause I don't
Why
want to
not?
start. Because I know you fuck with the Charlo. I fuck with you, bro. I'm real sure. You know me, Art. Jamel, my favorite fighter. Jamal, my nigga. You know I fuck with them folks. But look,
Man, keep it 100 because
I like
I
him
bro,
too in
I
the ring. I'm gonna.
let me
My
just say
bad.
something. Let me just say something.
keep
Okay,
it
look,
100.
Jamel took up for Fury, right? In the glove situation, right? Now,
Uh-huh.
a glove situation came up with Jamel yesterday, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Jamel had to change his gloves, and Jamel was on his bicycle, and he didn't have that same ferocious knock. He had strength. He didn't have that same ferocious knockout power, bro. And I'm through. And that's all I'm gonna say, man.
Is that
Yeah,
what? Is
yeah.
that what
They
you ever
they
think?
said them gloves
And that's
came
all I'm
in dead
gonna
on
say, bro.
arrival with a bubble on it.
That's all I'm gonna say.
I can't say that because he still hurt him multiple times. Like that
Yeah.
shit is still there.
Yeah.
Jamel is an ox, bro. On some real shit, bro. If Jamel hit niggas, bro, why Jamel wasn't rushing him like he rushed other niggas, bro? Why he didn't have the confidence to rush him like he was rushing through Tony? He was rushing through Tony.
Well,
He was rushing through Banana. He
yeah,
didn't give a
but
fuck
but
about
but
them. He knew
yeah,
if he landed the heels, the fight was over. Last night, he didn't know that, bro. He
but
didn't know if he
Castano could
landed the
crack though, bro. And Harrison don't got pop like that. He don't got pop like that. And then Rosario is something wrong with Rosario. Like not on a
And
G level.
felt
I think
he felt
neurologically something wrong.
I'm gonna
Something
say
wrong
this.
with
I'm gonna
Rosario
challenge
though.
y'all again. Why was Rosario reacting the way to his punches and Castano wasn't?
because
Look at the way.
Castano
No,
got a better chin. Look at
yeah,
Rosario. He's
yeah.
damaged good.
Rosario has a problem. There's something medically. I think there's something wrong with Rosario. If you notice the way he reacts to punches, like he'll get hit, and it's like 2 to 3 seconds later, and his body just convulses and he falls over. I think there's something wrong with him that his team needs to look at from a medical standpoint. I'm not the only
He too.
person who thinks like this. I know Stormy said the same thing, and a couple other people. So there's something going on with Rosario.
Everybody
Rosario
thinks
medically.
Yeah, I
to
think
get to
something wrong with
150.
him medically. Yeah,
Okay, yeah, I agree
yeah,
with Felix. Yeah, my
I agree
thing
with
is
Felix too.
I get where you're coming from,
Hey,
Southern,
look.
because
Check.
something like that against Fernando, not Fernando, Trinidad, something like that with Trinidad came about where they say as soon as he got caught with his raps being stacked or whatever, all that power was gone.
Yeah, but Trinidad's raps are purposely like messed with. So I mean
Look.
that's been a long ongoing thing for years now.
I'm gonna challenge y'all again. On some real shit,
Okay.
I'm a big Jamel fan. Jamel haven't been knocking niggas out his whole career, bro. Jamel been knocking niggas out like the last 3-4 years. He had been knocking niggas out.
Right.
Jamel is a boxer, puncher. He had been knocking. Might get 18 knockouts, bro. 18 knockouts in 36 fights. That's not a knockout puncher, bro. He been knocking niggas out lately. Lately, he been knocking niggas out, and he knocked a nigga out yesterday when the glove situation
Yeah.
came up.
Nah, I disagree with you, bro. I personally, like I said, I think Castano got a great chin.
Yeah, because he hurt him. I mean,
He
that
hurt him.
power
He
is
almost
real.
got
He
him out
hurt
of
him
there,
multiple
bro.
times. He almost got him
Yeah,
out of there.
he almost got him out of there. And Castano did well. Castano made him smother a lot of his own work.
He almost got him out of there twice.
Yeah, that's right. And yeah, I mean, he got him. That's more than once. I mean,
Didn't even look like he
yeah,
was supposed
but
to get him out of there.
he almost looked like he was gonna get him out of there. But I think maybe he was just, concerned with the politics again. Castano can crack, and he, like I said earlier, he was making, Jamel smother a lot of his work. He was he was hooking and counting off Jamel's jab when he had him against the ropes. He was cracking him with the overhands whenever Jamel tried to throw the hook. So I don't see what's wrong with Jamel being, attentive with trying to get him out of there because the dude could crack. I think in the rematch, I think it'll be different. I got to disagree with you on this one, Southern T.
Yeah, we welcome disagreements and agreements.
I got to disagree with you on this one, bro.
I think that that Charlo's that power's still
I'm
there.
not saying he beat y'all. I'm just raising the question of
I get you.
I saw it. Like I saw a different Jamel than I ever saw in this last
But
fight. I have never.
There's so many human errors that you can't just chalk it up to that because
Yeah.
think about
It makes sense.
I'm hearing things that he was a little
Makes sense.
discouraged because this event was too much for him. The value of being the first undisputed to him.
I'm glad you said that though, because he kind of. I heard him at the end where he said, I was hearing everything. I was hearing everybody. I heard my trainer. I heard my brother. I heard my wife. I heard the fans. Why your mind not in the ring? You was worried about what's going on. You weren't worried about Castano. So
Yep.
I kind of agree with you, Art. I think the moment was too big for him. He was worried about what other people think instead of worrying about the fight.
And he was thinking about Wilder.
He was thinking about too much shit. Yeah,
he was thinking about
not Wilder.
shit.
Not Wilder, but
No,
I'm telling you,
I'm
fighter,
just saying though. Probably think about the reaction from fans if he don't do a good performance. What we gonna say about him? The Wilder fans,
right?
You'd be surprised what people think about in
Mm-hmm.
moments where they pressure,
and especially considering the glove situation. But I kind of think about it. I feel like Castano was just riding off of the fact that Fury actually defeated with the glove. So I think that was kind of like a way to get into Charlo's head. In my opinion,
I said that too, man.
It was just a way to get in Charlo's head. So it may possibly work to his benefit. But I think in the rematch first, I think Charlo was going to actually get him out of there.
From with the glove, I heard that was the actual boxing commission.
and he
wasn't him.
Hometown.
I'm just trying to give us some argument about y'all. We 2 hours in.
Oh
yeah,
we is 2 hours in. Fuck it. Help me give these watch out.
I see you putting in that work. All right.
Yeah.
I see you putting. All right.
They don't call me an art man for no reason, man.
But yeah, don't be real, Charlo. Charlo, my favorite fighter, bro. You can ask Art, man. He really like people think he's Earl Spence because I just know Earl Spence is. I feel like Earl Spence is different from everybody else, so I gotta like him.
I like
Earl. I feel like he gonna be the
special dude.
Hey y'all, I gotta go. I gotta go, y'all. I'll see y'all later, Art Man. Southern T. Who's the other guy on there?
You can just call me Don Shada, man. You don't gotta go by it. It makes it easy.
All right, Don Shada. I'll see y'all later, man. If you got a channel, my name is
Don
Mike.
Shada for you got me, bro. I be seeing you everywhere on LDBC, bro. Why you ain't subscribe to me, though?
I've been subscribed to you. What you talking about? I've been so.
I'll see y'all later, man. I gotta get the barbecue.
All right, brother. Stay safe.
Yeah.
Stay safe, Mike. Yeah, I been so deep for months. So this he's talking about, bro. You made me a moderator in channel too, bro.
You know, because y'all sometimes I be noticing that too. Because people be like, "Man, I've been subscribed to you for a long time." I be like, "Oh shit!" I guess because y'all names be on there different, or we expect a different name.
I've been seeing Don Charlo for a minute though. Don Charlo been in all these fucking nigga like a year ago. I've been seeing his name.
I've been seeing Felix in the chat. Felix,
Yeah,
everybody.
yeah, I fuck with these folks. It's shit crazy how I used to talk. I used to be in the chat with y'all niggas, bro. Y'all niggas subscribe to me now. Y'all be kicking shit with me now. That shit live. I fuck with y'all folks with it.
Man.
I always know your ass live. I'm like, let me tune in. I'd be late as hell playing the game, watching this nigga Southern T. And you know, I support your shit, man. Real shit. I always support.
Yeah.
Always support. Because
on some real shit, I had to support art off the muscle because when people see art, they see black and they hate that shit. So I fuck with art just because
they be so
see
surprised that they see a black man actually say things like, "Oh, I want America to win, Team America." They be like, "What the fuck?"
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, "Yeah, nigga, because that's what the fuck it is. That y'all want to go talk about y'all teams. Y'all made boxing a team sport, so here it is."
Yeah, I mean, we may as well shit.
Shut
like, you know.
Yeah.
Which
go ahead.
No, go ahead, bro.
No, when I seen Errol Spence last night, dude, I'm telling you, man, Errol Spence just got that special aura around him, man.
Yeah, he's special.
Like,
man.
when I seen him, it reminded me of like seeing like a Sugar Ray Leonard on the screen or something, or a Floyd Mayweather. Like, you know, this kid's special. He the one.
You could feel it. You could feel it when he in the room, bro. Like, you could feel that shit. It's something different about that dude.
Mm-hmm.
You know who else got that? Boots got that shit too, bro.
Boots got it too. Yeah.
Wilder,
Tank got it also. Wilder.
Tank.
I can say I kind of. Nah, I ain't saying Bud no more. I can't say
Bud got it though,
Bud do got.
Bud,
yeah.
I mean, are we gonna see him fight somebody though, bro? Like if we're gonna see him fight somebody credible, man, we need to see how special he is, man.
I seen it
though.
I mean, I seen. Yeah,
we just haven't
seen
it in his weight class. I mean, I always think about this. Yeah, who have you fought? But I always think about, how did you beat him? How did you beat this person? Because some people, yeah, who have they fought, but they go into tough fights and be making it tough as hell. Like look at Ruiz and Yola. For years, nobody was giving Wilder credit for beating Areola, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then somebody that they praised, Ruiz, who beat Anthony Joshua, he goes in there and has one of the hardest fights of his whole entire career with somebody Wilder beat one arm. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, how you beat that person? How do you beat that person? Are you able to beat that person like this? Or did you go all 12 with this person?
Again, I think that's more so like that's a stylistic thing too, and then the intangibles that you can't change, like your height, your wingspan, all that shit. But yeah, I mean, you gotta think Andy Ruiz is special.
I don't think Andy Ruiz is that special.
I don't think so. I think I don't
want to sound like Bob Arum either, but I think he just got AJ on a good night.
It's possible. I think there's something more to that, as Drew says. I believe that they did something to AJ too.
That's what I'm saying. Though,
I know.
Just got on a good night. I ain't gonna take it there, but you know what I mean.
I believe it, man. I believe it. I don't see why
he's crazy how there's only one undefeated heavyweight champion right now.
And we know what time it is. He got the complexion for the protection. That's what they wanted, bro. That's what they always want. But
my cousin's a casual, right? And I posted that little picture, and it showed Tyson Fury. It says Tyson Fury 2-time champion with no
title defenses.
He said, how is that possible? And I had to explain to him, like, bro, like, this is some weird shit I've never seen in my life either. I can't really explain to you how it's not possible, or how is this possible.
I mean, the dude is just a cheater. Like, man, oh man, he needs to be gone from the sport, man. He needs to be gone.
The minute the boxing media is not on payroll to support him, oh my God, it's over. That's what it is. Because the only person holding him up is media.
Yeah, media. Them Racist bums, man. You know, like we gotta get rid of old media too. We gotta get rid of the people like ESPN. Speaking of ESPN, I heard Shannon Sharp. I watched a clip where he said Canelo Alvarez might be one of the top 5 greatest fighters of all time. Man, I wanted to throw my phone. I wanted to throw my phone away. This dude, like, can they stop having these dudes who don't know shit about boxing talk about boxing? Shannon Sharp don't know anything about boxing, man. Like what? Like these dudes don't know anything about the sport. Like, why are they talking about it? Like, I just don't. Then you gonna have casuals really think could be one of the greatest fighters in the top 5 of all
You
time.
know what's so crazy though? I was listening to what's his name on Blue Bloods Sport,
Kurt,
the older
Kurt
brother,
Sugar,
yeah, the older
Kurt
brother,
Anderson.
oldest boy, yeah. And he was talking every time they mentioned like, what do you think about Canelo versus this fighter, James Toney, Canelo versus Roy Jones Jr., Canelo versus the answer is like always, man, hell no. Canelo is not ready for those type of guys.
He would never be. They would destroy him. Like,
And it's like, even though Canelo's a great fighter in our time, he's has all these accolades, but it's like we know we never really seen Canelo on the level where he had to push that hard the way
right.
them dudes be fighting.
That look, man. I will always say this dude never wanted to fight a black fighter with the footwork or style like Floyd, because I think, man, Floyd took part of that man's soul. I don't care what nobody tell me. Floyd took something from that man,
He took
and
some
I
of
don't
his
want to hear.
confidence.
Yeah, he took his soul,
He took
confidence,
his
whatever you want to call it.
against boxers. He don't fight boxers no more. He don't fight no
He
boxers. Like
don't.
black, white. I be telling folks, it's not even a black thing. If you could box, bro, Canelo not gonna fight you. If you could really box, Canelo not gonna fight you because Floyd Mayweather scar him for life. I'm some real shit, bro.
He's
I'm
right.
I haven't lost too many fights in my life, bro. But a short nigga knock me out, bro. I fight big niggas better than I fight small niggas. Certain styles just make fights, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's like certain shit.
Yeah.
You just, you kind of just, you better than anybody. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You better than anybody. Canelo don't want them problems again, bro.
Because
I overcame.
when I'm watching Canelo fight or just watching his training videos, the reason why I watch Canelo's training videos for like inside fighting, I don't watch him to learn how to like use my legs to get out of the jam. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Certain fighters like that give him problems,
it
and
will
I don't
always give him problems.
watch Canelo to learn that type of stuff. I watch guys like Floyd Mayweather and shit, even Keith Thurman know how to use their legs to get out of a situation.
If you quicker than me, you could give me problems because quickness is my strength. Canelo the same way. Canelo ain't slow, but if you quicker than him, you could beat Canelo. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Because strength, really, he a counter. I'm a counter punches got to be quicker than you. Jermell found out last night that he not that much quicker than Castano when he get on the inside, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I know what the fuck Jermell went through last night, bro. I didn't been there, bro. I'm telling you, that fight go, bro. Dude, bro. Jermell is an aggressor, bro. Jermell go tell you how you feel. He go tell you what's up, bro. He had no smoke for Castano after that fight, bro. He had no smoke for dude after that fight, bro.
Feel like
Do you
he
think
had his
they'll fight
number.
again?
I don't think he want to. I fuck with Jermell. I don't think he want them problems no more, bro.
I think they'll fight again. I think they'll fight again. We gotta have undisputed, man.
Bro, because
I
that
don't think
money
before.
right there, the money in that fight, because, bro, let's keep it real. Who not paying money to go see that shit?
Yeah, that's gonna be pay per view. The rematch
That's
gonna
gonna
be pay
make
per view now.
that's gonna do way better numbers than Charlo doubleheader with his brother.
Mm-hmm.
You got a chance to do, bro, nigga. You know how many Argentina fans gonna be there this time? Shit. You know how many black fans gonna be there this time? Bro, that shit gonna be packed, bro. It's gonna be packed.
I'm
And y'all
telling
gotta
you,
do
bro.
it in Texas again.
Jermell 6 foot even, right? Castano 5'6", bro. I'm telling you, bro. It's something about them little bitty dudes. If you extra small, bro, a taller dude got to reach down to punch you. Jermell found out yesterday that It's like Tank is small, right? And Jamel want throwing uppercuts. You gotta hit a small. You gotta fight smaller people to the body and shit. Jamel
And
didn't
he
throw
wasn't
nobody.
doing that. He didn't throw
He let,
nobody
he
punch.
let Castano hit him, and he didn't know what to do. He ain't know what to do after Castano hit him. He's like, damn, fool, this little ass nigga strong as hell. He didn't know. He was too.
And then Drew said this. He said, "Man, we probably didn't see, but he probably got hit with some shit that made him
Exactly.
change his mind."
All right, I'm telling you, all right, I know what the fuck happened to dude last night, bro, because it happened to me. I'm telling you, bro. I know what happened to dude.
You think he got hit with some shit that made him not want to throw no more punches like that?
It's
Exactly.
possible. I mean, he almost got took out in the third round though. He almost hit the canvas.
Early. He got hit early, and he didn't want to lose.
Yeah, he did.
He didn't want to get knocked out in front of everybody. He didn't want that embarrassment, bro. He didn't want that shit, fool. He didn't want that shit, bro. He got hit, and he like, I'm finna go 12. That's what happened, bro. He got hit. I'm finna go 12. That's how. If you hurt a nigga and you don't attack him, you don't jump on him, it's because that nigga already hurt you and you scared to get hurt again. I'm telling you what I know.
Nah, it's possible. That's likely.
That's likely.
That's what I'm saying earlier when we were talking about it. I think he didn't want to rush him too hard because he was afraid of the power. He was thinking, man, if I get hit with a good shot.
Jamel a prideful dude. What he said, you can't just rush in. I can't just rush in because that's how you get hurt. I can't just rush, bro. The man got hurt, bro. He got hurt early, and he wanted to get out there fight. Not quit. He never wanted to quit because Jamel ain't a quitter, but he wanted to get out of that ring alive. He wanted to keep his confidence. He wanted to keep his tough guy persona. He could still be a tough guy because he didn't get knocked out, but he didn't lose either. But if he had got knocked out or hurt, he knew he wouldn't have been able to keep his tough guy persona, bro. Like, bro, that shit change you, bro. When you meet a guy just as tough as you, that shit change you, bro. No cap.
That shit with Tony Harrison,
bro.
I feel like that shit with Tony Harrison touched him too. Because Tony Harrison was really getting on his nerves. He ain't like that. Like, damn, this motherfucker really up there with me. And I feel
that's the beauty of boxing, though, bro. We gotta see who the best. You know, I want him to get back in the ring.
Brian, facts, Isaiah. Brian Castano make Jamel question himself.
I agree because I've never.
I'm gonna keep real with y'all.
Keep it real. That's
go
the
ahead. Go ahead.
That's the only way we want you to keep it.
Go ahead.
I think we're about to have the same point. Go ahead, bro. I think we're about to say the same thing.
You said Castano made
okay, bro. Some real shit. Like when you
got, I can't hear you.
Yeah, I can't hear you at all, bro.
I had stopped for my bad. When you who a tough fighter, but like when yo like AB the same way, Jamel got the Earl the same way. You know what I'm saying? When you a tough fighter, bro, when you pride yourself on, I can run through anybody because that's who I am. I've been doing this shit my whole life. And you meet a nigga who don't let you run through him, you question yourself, bro. Like you like, damn, am I what I thought I was? Am I this? Am I that? Am I this how you know when the fighter's scared, bro? Not scared. Wrong word. This how you know when the fighter is aware of who he going against. When the fighter stop throwing jabs, when the fighter known for having a good jab, stop throwing jabs, he got hit too hard. Bro.
He didn't like what was coming back at him.
Exactly. All right, I'm trying, bro. I done been there, bro. I'm telling you. I done been knocked out in sparring before by a little nigga. I was beating his ass, bro, before he knocked me out. I ain't been the same since dude knocked me out, bro. And I didn't beat him since then, but I'm still not the same, bro. Like, I quit, bro. I'm nicer. I thank everybody for everything. You know what I'm saying, bro? You be different, bro. You different after this shit, bro. I know Jamel. Jamel was a hard body. He was tough. He didn't get. But now after that fight, he was happy, bro. He was just happy to get out of there with a draw, bro. You know what I'm saying? He was just happy, bro.
He didn't sound happy when they said you ready to run that shit back.
Exactly. That humbled Jamel, bro. Jamel know he didn't win. I ain't gonna say he lost. I feel like he lost. I'm not gonna say he know he didn't win. I'm not gonna say he know he lost, but he know he didn't win. I say that.
Yeah, he know he didn't win that shit.
Yeah. He know he didn't win.
Bro, like Rosario performance, I thought he was gonna come in with that type of performance.
That's what I expected too.
Because look, And then Derrick James was telling him, he was like, dude, what are you doing? Make him smother all them damn punches he throwing like you did Rosario. Remember every time Rosario tried to throw a crazy punch, Charlo will either like be real close to him where he can't let that shit off, or he'll just hold him. And then as soon as they break the clinch up, he'll just swing on him. He wasn't doing none of that.
But I think Castano's like height gave him a problem because he was so much shorter than him. Remember, Rosario was kind of similar in stature to Jamel.
Yeah, they're kind of dead even.
Right.
Yeah,
Same thing with J-Rock.
They were dead even, like the same height, same weight, same reach.
Bro, I'm telling y'all, this shit matter, bro, because you got to punch down at a short nigga.
You got to punch
you
down,
got to put your
and
face
you lose
down.
power.
Yeah.
Yep. You got to put your face down.
A short dude, since he's short, he's used to practicing punching up anyways. You're not used to punching down.
Facts, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Facts. I'm telling you, I know what happened to Jamel. Yeah, bro, I know what happened to Jamel last night, bro. I know what happened to dude last night.
You seen
what happened to you?
You over Mikey Garcia, you seen something?
I seen something.
So 17. Let me ask you: if they fight again, what do you think happens? What do you think Jamel needs to change to become undisputed at 154?
I think Jamel stop him.
I think
Jamel gonna stop
him too.
Head right.
If he who I think he is, he gonna stop him because he know that I could lose this fight. So I'm finna just go after. I'm finna fight, bro. If I lose, I lose. And if Jamel would have fought like that, he would have won because Jamel a hard body. If you fight like a hard body, you gonna win because you a hard body. You gotta know. Jamel questioned himself last night, bro. You can't question yourself, bro. You gotta know. Jamel didn't know last night. You see, after the interview, his answers left you to wonder. You know, he like, I mean, I think I did. I did this. I think I did. I think you know, it was always. I think I did. Bro, Jamel always, bro. I beat him. What he said when I beat Tony, bro. I beat Tony. I hurt him.
He's very dominant in personality. Like, he's very assured.
Boxers are prideful, bro. Boxers are prideful people. They never go say they lost. They never go say they were scared. They never go say that they you know got showed up. But Jamel, bro, Jamel was, bro. I never seen Jamel on his bike like that, bro. I never seen him on his bike like that, bro. Never. He didn't. He wasn't really throwing his jabs, and when he did throw a jab and he'll land one, he didn't even throw his right afterwards. He normally throw the jab, throw the right, throw the uppercut, hook to the body. He wasn't doing none of that shit.
He didn't hook off. I wanted to see him hook off the jab more because the hook was there. The hook was there all night, but he just kept throwing it. When he threw the 1-2, like it was very obvious.
The counter hook was there.
Yeah, it was there too.
Yeah, the counter hook. He wasn't aggressive though.
No, he wasn't. I think like you said, I think he was hit by something. He didn't like it.
Yep, he felt it.
Maybe he got hit with that left hook when he was on the ropes and he didn't like that shit.
No, I didn't like that shit either.
When I seen that, I was like, ooh.
He almost went down, like almost.
What round was there? I think I know what round you're talking about.
The third round. I believe it was the third round because the second round, Charlo really hurt him.
He almost went down again in like what round was there? Maybe like the 7th, the 8th round?
Somewhere like that. Yeah, he got hit with another hard shot too.
Castano was going around Mel hat guard. You know, Mel like to put his hat guard up and walk through you because he hard body. Castano knew how to punch. Castano was actually doing that Earl spin shit where he punched around your hat guard and he chewing the ear and shit like that. He chewing the ear, he chewing like the bottom of your chin. Castano he was getting around Jamel hat guard. It's one time he had him on the ropes and he got around Jamel hat guard. He buckled Jamel a little bit. But Jamel got a chin though, because I saw him get buckled. He recovered. Jamel got some of the best skills I ever seen in my life.
He got a chin. He got a chin. That shit hurt a lot of people, man.
Yeah, that boy tough.
That shit hurt me.
On God, bro. I was like, bro, I'm so rich. I never seen Jamel get.
And that's why I feel like people think he lost because they never seen him like this before. But we understand, like, yeah, just because we never seen it before, that don't mean this was just what happens when the best fight the best.
You could be right, Art. You could be right, Art. I could be too hard on my boy. But when you my boy, like him and Earl, bro, I've been watching them niggas for years. I have never, bro. Them
I just
niggas,
I remember after the Errol Spence fight. Imagine how Errol Spence versus not Manny Pacquiao, Errol Spence versus Sean Porter. Imagine if Errol Spence didn't get that knockdown and they gave it a draw. What do you think they would have been saying about? What do you think they would have been saying about Errol Spence? They'd have been like, he lost that.
Yeah, he
shit.
lost.
He lost. It's just because you're not used to seeing him go through that. So niggas would have said, oh, he lost.
But honestly, fighters need these kind of fights. They need to put these rounds in. They need these kind of things to happen to them to improve.
And they need to be more active. And I feel like that played a part too, because he need to be more active. He ain't fought Rosario in like what, almost a year, if not a year. And Castano just coming off of a fight. He talking about he canceled his anniversary for this.
I ain't think of that, Art. That's a great point, bro. I never thought about that, Art.
He needs to be more active.
Castano just had a fight. Jamal ain't fought. I mean, Jamil. Why I call him Jamal? Jamil ain't fought in almost a year, like 9 months maybe. And Castano was the freshest. You might be right, all right. So maybe it might have been
fresher fight, and he was motivated. He said, man, I told my girl, I said, hold on, fuck that honeymoon. I gotta get this paper. What you talking about?
And maybe Jamil. And maybe Jamil
the honeymoon.
Maybe Jamil thought he was gonna walk through him, and when Brian hit him, he was like, "Oh
shit." That could be, it's a lot of things that come into this that we got to factor in, man. Real shit.
Yeah, I would like to see him be more active, man.
That Mel was used to his power, putting guys on the run because power did it to him. Somebody said that basically that power be having people confused.
And Brian Castano is a better boxer than I thought he was.
Yes, I was surprised yesterday too.
He had a plan. Like he bobbed, he weaved, he ducked, jab, uppercut, bob, weave, duck, jab, hook to the body. You know what I'm saying? The mind is cold, bro. He cold.
Yeah,
for real though. Like I picked him to lose to Teixeira. He beat the shit out of Teixeira. I picked him to lose to Jermell. And boy, dude, we gotta start putting some respect on Castano, bro.
Yeah. He
legit. He ain't want. He legit. He legit, bro.
He legit. I want to see them fight in about 3-4 months. They need to run it back ASAP.
Next fight.
They need to run it back ASAP. Next fight, yeah. Not no 9 months. This needs to be 3-4 months from now. Yeah. Honestly.
He gotta get that. Jamel gotta work on his punch placement. He's strong as an ox. He got a good jab, but sometimes he throw punches just to keep people off him. But like they just
he sees they're guarding too.
Huh?
And he sees like that, like he was throwing the 1-2, he saw that Castano was guarding. Like, why do that? Like, mix it up, throw the one, then throw the hook, like Derek James is saying. He didn't go to the body a lot either. His timing is very robotic. You can time when he's gonna punch.
That's what I was thinking of. Like, oh, that's probably why they call him the Iron Man. Look at him, because it's like he throws ha 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 and then resets, and then you know what I'm saying. It's like he throws 1, 2, 3 reset and reset. Yeah. Kind of like I don't know. It's like I don't know, man. I don't know. Derek James gotta work.
Y'all know who Jamil remind me of?
Who?
Marvin Hagler. You know, because like
I said the same thing.
Just listen to me for a second. When Marvin Hagler know he got you, he gonna beat the fuck out you. When he know you ain't that, and he beat good guys too. But when he fight good guys, Marvin Hagler box good guys. You know what I'm saying? He don't just go in there and he don't go in there and try to knock out the elite fighters. He know he got to box them. I think Jermell knew. I think after Jermell got hit, he knew that he had to fight on the game. Hagler the same way. Hagler talk to you
like he talked to you a certain way where you think that he finna run through you. But if you got enough of Hagler,
He'll give
I
you a
ain't saying
respectable fight.
a fold. R.I.P. Hagler. I ain't saying he a fold, but if you got enough of Hagler, he got a different fight for you. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna be what you think it is. It's gonna
And
be
I
a
can
different
respect
fight.
that though, because it shows you have different levels. You can make those adjustments to where you can
Yeah, he
win.
can adjust. Full facts. He can adjust.
You know, uh,
Oh yeah,
let me ask.
I ain't saying I'm not now, bro. I'm not saying that Jamel is Hagler, but he of that Hagler mold, bro. On some real shit.
Yeah, people, and that's what we gotta understand. Like, people hate
bro.
people
That is
hate when we compare fighters from today from back then.
Yeah,
Like, yeah,
we're
dude,
not making comparisons. Like we're just stating. I get
there's
exactly what
I ain't saying he
you're
could be
saying.
Hagler, but he is of the Hagler mold. He
He
of
is.
like Paul Williams is like Tommy Hearns. You know what I'm saying? He like Tommy Hearns. Paul Williams, he not as strong as Tommy Hearns, but he of that mold. Like he going there to beat your ass. Like if he can beat your ass,
Mm-hmm.
you go get your ass beat. But if you strong enough, if you could box good enough, you could beat Tommy Hearns. And people showed you that. You know what I'm saying? I
Yep.
think Jermell is like Hagler in the sense where he a bully, but if you hit a bully,
They don't like
they
being
don't
hit.
really exactly. Bullies don't like being hit, bro. That's what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm trying to say, bro. That's what I'm trying to say.
Let me ask y'all a question. Since Bud was talking shit, since Bud claimed he would knock out Jamel, if that fight would ever happen, how you see it going?
Who?
I got Jamel stopping him
Man, I
Who?
got Jamel knocking him the.
because he's too
Who?
small. Bud,
Nah,
you talking
Bud.
about Bud?
Bud, yeah, Bud was talking shit, saying he was saying talking trash, somebody he would knock out Jamel.
Hey, I see some of my folks in this chat. All right, I forward you. We got the same people. All right, I
Yeah,
forward you. All right.
we got some real ones up in here.
I forward you. All right. But yeah, though, I think how long we into this show? 2 hours, 42 minutes. I'm gonna keep you
Yeah,
rolling. All right. Look, all right.
I'm gonna
Look, all
get
right.
up out here like in like when it hit that
3 hour mark. Okay.
3 hour mark. But it's good to just get these hours in.
Facts. I'm telling you, because you go need these motherfuckers.
Mm-hmm.
You got the ability to make some money off this shit. I'm telling you, like you gonna need these hours, bro. But
Yep.
I think uh, I think Bud Bud is quick enough. Bud is strong enough to where if he catch Charlo in between, like Castano caught Charlo, Bud could get him out of there.
You really think so?
I think
Hey,
so, bro.
this is boxing.
I think so, bro. Bud Bud hasn't really fought the best, or Bud hasn't. Okay, wait, hold on, wait. Bud hasn't fought the best at 147, but Bud is a skilled dude. Bud is a strong dude. Bud is quick. Bud is a real fighter. As in, if you hit
And
Bud,
he's in shape, and he don't know.
exactly,
We
he's
don't
in
know
hella
no.
shape, man. He's
We
in
don't
hella
know
shape.
no lingering pre-existing injuries.
Facts, bro. Bud is a guy like Bud is an athlete. Bud Supreme, but Bud probably could have been a running back. Bud could have been a running back.
But
Bud
Charlo
could have been a
athlete
running back.
too.
Bud could have been a shooting guard. You know what I'm
But
saying?
Charlo
Bud
just
is
got
an athlete, bro.
Bud just got more skill. Skill sets better.
And I think that if Bud can't get knocked out. Jamel is strong enough to knock Bud the fuck out in one punch. But if he don't catch Bud, Bud can win that fight. You know what I'm saying?
You know what Roy Jones said, and tell me if y'all think this is true. I'm gonna paraphrase. He said something to effect that a lot of our fighters today, they don't practice on like skills. We practice more on like strength and conditioning and being
Facts.
the biggest and strongest and be able to last longer
I
instead
agree.
of like instead of training on like what to do in a certain situation. Like, you know what I mean? We just
Like when
we
he
just
throw a
train our
hook,
Completely
muscle.
agree with that.
like,
Look at Anthony
like when
Joshua.
he
Look
throw
how
a hook,
big he is.
you duck and throw a body hook type shit. I get what you're saying. Like when he throw
You
a
get
hook, you duck, throw a body hook.
like
They're more so
certain
like I'm
fighters
gonna be
like
bigger than
like
you. I'm gonna
Boots,
be stronger than you.
then that's what makes him different because Boots is skilled. Like
Fact.
he's skilled. You know he knows how to react to certain things. He
Bro.
knows when to
Every
turn his face.
facts,
He's
bro.
skilled. But then
He
a
knows.
boxer like Errol Spence is he a muscle. He's skilled with the basic fundamentals, but him having good athleticism and him being naturally strong, it helps him beat guys up, fight normal. If that makes sense.
Earl is skilled and he's stronger than you think.
You think
That's
he
why
is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's why he beat people.
Yeah, I think Errol Spencer, he's so fundamentally sound, it's scary.
Facts,
Like,
bro. He Tim Duncan.
yeah, exactly. Tim Duncan.
Yep.
Tim Duncan, bro.
Sometimes simple is best.
Yeah, sometimes that's all you need. That's not to say, and that's not to say Errol don't got nothing else in the
What
tool,
makes
but nobody's brought it out just yet.
styles. Let's talk about styles before we get up out of here. What makes a fighter like Boots different from a fighter like Errol Spence? And I'm not talking about like who they beat. I'm talking about their skills, as in boxing skills.
I mean, I think for me, let's just start like look at the way like Spence walks people down and he keeps his guard up versus the way Boots walks people down and and the way his arm placement. I think punch selection is another thing. You see a lot more Spence, walking him down, guarding himself. He has underrated defense too. He'll be getting hit, he'll be sliding and just guarding shit. Boots will be one shot the way. You know what I mean? Boots would just catch you with shit like out of nowhere. Like when he did Lipinez, look at the way he uppercutted dude into the next week, yo. Like this shit came out of nowhere. Then he caught, huh?
He beat the shit out of Lipinez.
Beat the shit out of him. Yeah, just kept hitting him with all these punches. And Spencer more so stalk you down. He used a jab. He'll catch you with combinations. Look at what he did to Garcia. Nobody's beating Danny Garcia like that.
I'm gonna tell you,
he did that coming off a car accident.
Yeah, off a car accident. I'm gonna tell you the difference between Boots and Earl, bro. The only difference is Boots it's genetics, bro. Earl, most niggas in the Earl family are fat niggas, bro. You know what I'm saying? They fat niggas. Earl is strong as fuck. Earl walk you down. Boots is an athlete. Like he quick. He quicker than Earl. That's about it, though. That's about it. He just quicker than Earl.
And he throw his punches
Earl really
is different too.
Earl really fight like a big nigga. You know, if he fight like a big nigga, I'm finna walk you down. You can't hurt me. I'm quicker. I'm quick too.
Like that.
I'm quicker and stronger than you think. But Boots is like okay. Earl is a power forward. Boots is a point guard. But they both elite superstars. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Y'all be losing me when y'all use them basketball analogies. Because I don't watch that shit not one bit.
Earl is like, bro. Earl is like LeBron. Boots is like Michael Jordan. Not saying he the best ever in the world, but you know what I'm saying? They both the greatest in a different way. You know what I'm saying? Like LeBron is. Go ahead.
No, I'm bad. I wanted to pose a question. My fault to y'all. If they were to fight now, who would win between Boots and Spence?
Errol Spence.
Earl win right now. Earl win right
now. Yeah.
But you know why I say Errol win? Here's why I think Errol win. Because all that flashiness is cool, but what you gonna do if you don't get him with it? You don't hurt him. What if you don't hurt him with that? And then Errol Spence walk you down and put you in a dog fight. Then what? What's your chin looking like?
Yeah, shit, we never really seen.
What happens when you get hit with a couple body shots that slow you down? How do you fight when you slow down?
Trap. Hold on, wait a minute. Trap. Earl don't even throw combos, bro. Earl throw shots, and they hurt you when they land. Earl don't even throw combos. He throw one punch. Earl does one punch.
Because look, when I'm training and stuff like that, I'll be watching people. I'll be doing a lot of film study, and what I watch from Earl, he's one of my favorite fighters to watch because his style is so basic, but it's good. It's good. What he does is that jab is so strong. That jab will have you putting your high guard up, and as soon as you put your high guard up to cover your face,
he gonna rip your body.
He rips two body shots.
Boom, boom.
He rips two body. And then that makes you want to drop your arm, and then as soon as you start dropping your arm, that's when you start teeing off on your face.
Y'all remember the way he knocked out Leonard Bundle?
Yeah, I remember that.
I feel like Earl special, man. His Algeria though, bro. he put on all his skills against Chris Algieri. He showed you everything he had, bro. Like
I
he
don't
showed you
think
everything
so.
he had.
I think he showed me more in that. In that, he showed me more in that Porter fight. He showed me that he's
Yeah,
athletic as hell.
that was the best
He
Randy
just
Porter
showed
we've
me
seen, in my
he
personal
he
opinion.
just showed me that you can't bully him in the Porter fight. You can't bully him because Porter a bully. And if you stop Porter from bullying you, man, nobody bully you.
You know,
Yeah.
I
I
still
want to
think.
see, but I want to see Budden against Porter. Like, bro, I
You
really
think,
believe that.
man?
I really believe Porter would do something in that fight that I have people thinking like, oh shit.
I think so too. That's why I want to see it.
I
I
think
firmly think so.
Porter a bad
'Cause-
matchup for Bud. So
No,
I agree
you
with
know
you. I
why?
agree with you on this.
Okay,
I agree
here's
with
why.
you.
I feel like y'all say Porter. I feel like you're gonna say because Bud know how to pick his shots
I
and
think
No,
Porter
no,
could.
no,
I
no. I'm
think Porter
saying,
could beat
no,
Bud.
I'm saying I think Porter win that fight. I think
Yeah,
Porter win.
he agree. I think
Oh.
Porter wins that fight too.
I think Porter a bad matchup for Bud. You know what I'm saying? I
because
think Earl a
you're
bad
not gonna
matchup for
let him
Bud.
time to reset.
Exactly. I think Earl a bad matchup for Bud. That's what I'm saying. Yep.
Yeah.
That's
Because
it. Exactly.
look at Bud. What happened to him in that Kell Brook fight? Kell
He was
Brook
getting
had his
touched up by
eye.
the jab.
That jab. I'm like, you letting that jab hurt you. Imagine you get up with Errol's jab, that piston like jab.
Yeah, he gonna get kept at the end of that jab. He ain't gonna have no chance to counter. He gonna get clocked with something. Look. I firmly believe Spence knocks Bud out like nasty. Like he's just too strong. He's too strong. You know what I'm saying? People can say what they want about Bud. They can say he was undisputed at 140. Me personally, I mean, not to take away anything from anybody he beat at 140, but they don't compare to the dudes at 147, man. They just do not compare to Danny Garcia. You know what I'm saying? Porter, hell, even Keith Thurman, man.
You know what I
You-
also think about? I also feel like uh Earl Spence is following Keith Thurman's career, if that makes sense. Like, look at the matchups that he's fighting in. Like, he's doing stuff that Keith Thurman already did first. Like, Keith
Yeah,
Thurman beat Manny Garcia. Keith Thurman beat Sean Porter, but he didn't beat Manny Pacquiao. And look who's about to fight Manny Pacquiao right now.
yeah.
Earl Spence. It's
That's not the point.
like they gave him Keith Thurman's game uh his storyline. He
But
just
you know,
killed it. And he's
he did
executed
say he
well.
wanted to knock all the dudes. He wanted to beat all these dudes though. So I think you know it's funny. I think when he beats Pacquiao, because I think he's gonna beat Pacquiao. That's a way for him to say F you to Keith and F you to Bud at the same time. You know, and hopefully that's
Yeah.
the motivation for Bud to want to get in there with him. I
My
mean,
pops. Hey, let's talk about that Manny Pacquiao versus Errol Spence real quick. My pops think that Errol Spence gonna lose, and he fuck with Errol Spence, but he just think that Manny Pacquiao is
nah,
just too good.
nah, Pacquiao not gonna beat Spence. This is another This is another situation of I see something, and it's gonna cost him severely. Look at what he did to Mikey. Mikey was hanging on for dear life. Mikey ain't want to engage with Spence. I think this may Pacquiao style may bring out some more tools that Spence hasn't shown us just yet. But I mean, when was the last time you see Pacquiao really get hit to the body in the way Spence is gonna do? You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
I mean, at one
I'm
point
gonna
in his
keep it 100
career,
with y'all.
what
I even think Sean Porter give Manny Pacquiao to a fight.
I think so too. Of course, I think so too.
Styles make fights.
If Jeff Horn was able to maul, and I don't want to use Jeff Horn, he's not like some incredible
But
fighter.
let's be real. There's one reason why we know Jeff Horn. So go on.
That's yeah, Bob Arum, and you know, but
No,
if Jeff Horn
no,
was
I'm saying
able
because
to,
of this performance with Manny Pacquiao.
right, if he was able to maul, if he was able to kind of pressure and maul Pacquiao, what makes everybody think Porter won't do that and actually severely hurt Pacquiao? I remember Pacquiao's what 42 now, going on 43.
And he
So
think you have to fight Earl Spence Jr. Boy, shit.
yeah, I mean, look, he beat Keith Thurman, but Keith Thurman was coming on the last half of the fight. Keith Thurman
Yeah,
wasn't,
Keith Thurman. If you looked, they said the punch that said that Keith Thurman landed more punches.
but Keith wasn't taking him serious. Keith was partying and eating pizza and crap the day before. If Adrian Broner sitting there telling you, dude, you need to stop eating pizza and drinking and doing whatever you were doing the night before, that should indicate that you were going
He
way
said,
too heavy.
nigga, I was at the bar. Keith Thurman was at the fucking bar gambling and shit. Cause Keith Thurman said, yeah, I won, nigga. I'm about to beat this old man ass. He could be on any type of thing, any type of peds he want. It don't matter. Allegedly.
And then he
Right?
lost. And then he lost.
And then, and you know what's so funny? Because we all seen it in his face in the first round. When he laid on the floor right there after Manny Pacquiao did that, knocked him down, he got up and said, oh shit, what the fuck? I ain't gonna lie, that shit had me looking so crazy. Because I told my dad that Keith Thurman was gonna beat him.
Nah, I didn't think Keith was gonna beat him.
Man,
Something about like,
bro, I thought Keith Thurman gonna beat the shit out of me. I thought Keith Thurman was gonna beat the shit out of him.
I didn't think so.
Bro.
I mean,
bro, did you see what Keith did to Porter? Did you see what Keith did to Porter? You think Manny could beat Sean Porter?
Current Sean Porter, no. We're talking about Sean Porter that fought Errol Spence. I don't know. That's a terrible fight for Manny. But yes, I mean, you gotta remember, man, Thurman almost was put out of there by Josito Lopez, especially in the 7th round when they fought. So I mean, Thurman has had injuries, as he says, and other problem plus inactivity. I felt at that point when he was talking, I didn't believe he was taking Pacquiao seriously. So in my head, I was kind of he ain't gonna beat Pacquiao. I think Spencer, on the other hand, he's taking full advantage of his opportunity. He gonna show the world something. I personally think he's
bro. Look at him now,
Pacquiao.
bro.
He's ridiculous.
Errol Spence is literally looking like the character I drawn of him right now when he go to that when he was at the fight, dude. Hold on.
Yeah, and he's back with Blu-ray, bro. It's a wrap. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
he's back with Blu-ray. That's what I'm saying.
He's really at the fight looking like this. Like he's
bro.
looking like this, ready to fucking go.
He's gonna. That's what I'm saying, man. He back with Blu-ray. I think he's gonna knock Pacquiao out. It may be a TKO, maybe a stoppage, whatever. This is why we need to have this unification, man. I don't want this to be another situation of a fight we didn't get. Like Stevenson, Kovalev, Ward, GGG. Now we didn't get Spence and Thurman because Thurman didn't want to give him a shot.
We didn't get Spencer Bradley.
Yes, we didn't get Spencer Bradley. Man, Spence would have knocked Bradley out. I would have been so pleased. I can't stand Bradley. Y'all know that. But
you know who I can't stand? I can't stand Ward.
I can't stand Ward either. And you know what? It's funny. Yeah, I tried both of them. They still didn't apologize to Deontay. Oh no. It's a crime. To me, it's like y'all sniped this man. Y'all said he didn't want no smoke with Fury. Y'all said he was making excuses. And the moment Fury really shows himself, not only did he cheat, he cheated and tried to run away from his contractual obligations. Then 2 weeks before everybody paid money to go fly and see this fight, he claims he had COVID.
Bro, everybody in my job think I'm going to a fight this week, but I got to keep up the lies so I can keep my PTO and shit.
You can't reverse it and say like they canceled it and be like they put it for October.
Yeah, no,
how are you gonna get that time off, dude?
That's what they did, and thank God I don't work on the weekends. But it's like, still, it's like, bro, what the fuck? Like, come on, man.
This dude just said Kell Brook is the best welterweight of the 2010s, not named Floyd. What? Yeah, bro, this dude Kendrick is the GOAT, man. I'm not even gonna respond to that. Kell Brook was solid.
That's my nigga Kendrick's GOAT. What he say? What he say, bro?
He said, I gotta read.
I gotta
read this. Hold up.
Hey, I'm telling y'all, Kendrick be having some. Look, I fuck with Kendrick. Kell Brook, the best welterweight, not named Floyd Mayweather in the 2010 decade. God damn, Kendrick. God damn, Kendrick.
What? I can't, bro.
Kendrick, no boxing, y'all. He do no boxing. Kell
No,
Brook is a okay, shit. I'm gonna be real with y'all.
Kell
Kell
Brook
Brook
was
like
amazing.
best UK heavyweight. I mean welterweight. Best UK welterweight. On God, bro. Kell Brook beat Sean Porter in America. They saying something.
And he beat him
He beat
easy. It was easy.
UK heavyweight. UK heavyweight. I mean UK welterweight. Maybe for sure. He better than American. I tell you that.
Oh hell yeah.
He
Americano
better
was
than
dope.
American. He did.
You know, yeah, I think Kell Brook was a hell of a fighter though. The Kell Brook
Yeah.
now, not so much because Triple G and then Spence, and he was off for 3 years.
Let me challenge y'all again real quick before I get up out of here. I challenge Kell Brook was beating Bud Crawford
I agree.
at his old age.
Now y'all can keep on cooking. I ain't doing shit else. Y'all keep on
Bet.
cooking.
At his old age, Kell Brook was beating Bud Crawford. That's not me. I'm not saying this. The fight went 4 rounds, right? Brook got knocked out in the 4th. Kell Brook was up 2 rounds to 1.
I agree. I fully agree.
He was up. Now I'm telling you, yeah, facts. I appreciate that. But I'm telling you, facts though. Facts show he was up 2 rounds to 1 when he got knocked out. So I'm just saying, Kell Brook is legit. When you put him in America, though, Kendrick, when you put him in America, he probably was like the 4th best welterweight. He probably the 4th best welterweight at that time when you put him in America, Kendrick. But I get what you're saying, Kendrick. I get where you're coming from. He most definitely was the best UK welterweight.
Oh, easily. Yeah, no question.
He definitely the best UK welterweight ever. To be real with you, to be real, like ever. To be real with you, like some real shit. Look, it's legit though. When you look at Kell Brook losses, Earl Spence, he beat Sean Porter. He lost to Earl Spence. He lost to Brook. He lost to Triple G. Earl Spence, Terrence Crawford, Triple G, Hall of Fame fighters. Stop playing with Kell. On some real shit. Stop playing with Kell.
Yeah, Kell Brook gonna go in that Hall of Fame, and rightfully so, unlike American. Yeah, Spence and Buddy. Let me pose a question, y'all. If let's say Brook never moved up and fought Triple G, and he was giving Triple G some work too for his eye. If he did not fight Triple G, do you think he would have beaten Spence?
No.
No.
Nope. You know who I want to see? I want to see what fight I'm pushing for is Boots versus Jamal Shango James.
Yeah, we gotta see it. I think everybody kind of leaving Virgil Ortiz out. Y'all think Virgil Ortiz solid, or I mean, I wouldn't mind. I said that I wouldn't mind seeing put Jamal James in there with Virgil Ortiz.
I heard Jamal James fighting on Manny Pacquiao versus Earl Spence undercard.
Oh, good. Or put Boots with Virgil Ortiz. I know they're kind of holding off on that. They're gonna try to make that a super fight in the next couple of years, but I think Boots is too much for Ortiz. I agree. Crawford don't count. Bud was watched. I completely agree with you there. I try to tell people that people are happy that he beat Brook. Brook didn't fight for 3 years.
You said Jamal James got a new gym in Minnesota. Nah, it's the same gym. The gym is called Circle of Discipline.
Circle of Discipline.
Circle of Discipline. I trained there before too. I don't know if y'all seen that picture I posted yesterday. I got a picture of him.
Nah, I got that. Is it in your Facebook or
no? I posted on Twitter.
Twitter. Okay, I'm gonna look.
Yeah, Jamal James, he's cool. I talked to him. I'm about to ask him. Matter of fact, I'm about to ask him to do a live show with me.
Yeah, you should, bro.
I should. I'm gonna text him.
You should.
I'm gonna text him. I asked him to do a live show. Nah, I'm gonna probably wait. I'm gonna wait till his fight get announced though.
Yeah. I mean, you can do ask him for 2, ask him for 1 now, and ask him for 1 after. Ask him. After his next fight or before his next fight. I mean, But yeah, I'm about to hop off, y'all. I'm about to get me something
Yeah,
to eat.
me too. 3 hours in, y'all like and subscribe. Artman Boxing, Artman Apparel, all that.
Yes, sir. And shout out to everybody on the panel. Shout out to you, Art 70, Mike, who was here earlier. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Appreciate it.
Yep, we gonna do it again.
Most definitely. Peace,
Yep.
y'all.